Did you?
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
Hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of the Night Shift Let's Talk Gaming. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Thank you so very much for rocking out with us tonight. Happy 2026.
Happy 2020 mother effing six.
Happy New Year's, you guys.
Holy
Let's
crap.
go. First show of the year.
First show of the year.
Listen, 2025 was awesome. Let's make 2026 even better. I hope you all have freaking fun, that you guys are looking forward to 2026, that you were all safe. And listen, we're a little later today, and I guess you guys are probably wondering, well, what happened? The show's supposed to be at 8. And one of CMoney's goals for 2026 is, as our boy Ryu probably knows, is to get a little taller. So he kept stretching before we went live.
What? This blasphemy, the first thing that happens in 2026 on the show?
Babe? Remember? You said for 2026, you know?
That's real wild.
Yeah. So guys,
real wild.
we were just trying to stretch him out.
I've been trying to stretch you out. All right, over and over again.
Look how much taller he looks today, you guys.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
That's abuse.
Look at that.
That's abuse. It's kind of jacked up. You hear this from my lady? I'm
explaining to the chat. You know, they were probably waiting. They were like anxious, wondering what happened to CMoney. So I got to tell them what went down. You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody was thinking that.
Just in case.
I don't think anybody was saying, oh my God, what happened to CMoney? They were just like, oh, new year, same lateness, right? Like, that's what I could imagine that's what they were thinking.
Babe.
I don't think they were thinking anything
well, you
about
know what?
You coming out here saying that I am trying to grow.
Goals for 2026. We should all be trying to be more like CMoney, and we should all be trying to grow, right?
This is crazy.
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Beanie Gang is back.
Beanie Gang.
That's right.
But I'm the only one.
I don't have a beanie on.
I mean,
I bet our boy Pharaoh has a beanie on.
I do see Pharaoh in the chat. Maybe
That's right.
He's wearing a beanie right now.
That's right.
Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of a cluster F that happened today because our boy Demo messaged me mad early, like 2 something, asking me about the show tonight. Completely didn't see it. Been crazy busy today. So I did not get a chance to do it. So he thought we were not having the show. And so he went ahead and is doing something with his family. He might be able to hop on a little later, but he's not there. And then Hargeet, I think he just assumed we weren't having the show because he's not around, but that's okay. You know what that means? That right now you're going to get Doodle and CMoney. It's been a while of only us two.
It's been a minute.
Look at
That's
that
the way to
beautiful.
start the year.
How else can
That's
you
the way
hear?
to start the year. And
What
listen, I
other
am
sound would you
loving.
want?
I'm loving the feedback, babe. Listen,
What
your
feedback?
chat got your back. Rayur says, get him bigger shoes so he can be 4 feet tall. So
You
are
mean
you
like
down with that?
my shoes are huge, so you're talking about higher.
Height,
You
height,
want like a
yes.
You want me to wear a heel
I guess that's
so
the
I could be
suggestion.
7 foot tall?
No, he said we're trying to get you to 4.
That's
You,
crazy.
you could fall from up there, babe. And
That's
then
real
what?
wild.
And then what?
That's a
You can get
How do you
injured.
get them on your side to just
I'm just saying. And our
look
boy,
so
our
down
boy
on you?
Pharaoh says height BBL. Oh damn,
First of all, we watched the movie that
we
happened.
did
We didn't know that's a real thing. People are now getting taller
by breaking their legs.
by breaking their legs.
Yes.
They break them. They add like some ass fat or some shit like that. They said in the middle and like put a steel rod and then stretch these bitches.
Well, listen, if your friends come upon you trying to break your legs, maybe they're trying to help you. You know what I'm saying?
You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is. They just shatter your legs so that they can help you grow. Because at that point, if your legs are already broken and you're short, and they're like, the doctor walks up on you, he's like, hey, listen, you're in here already. Okay. We can make you taller. Do you not just say fuck it?
Exactly. Like, I mean, 2 for 1, right? And aren't those like good friends? Maybe you don't know you're short and they're trying to tell you something by breaking your legs. That's true friendship. That's magic right there.
That might just be magic. That might just be magic.
You said, oh, hell nah.
Listen,
So they break your legs, give him a hug on behalf of Doodle and CMoney. CMoney will break your legs later.
This is a
with love.
This is a new start. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a new one. I'm not gonna lie. This is a new start, okay, to the show. I wasn't expecting break your legs to get taller. And by the way, this is not we're not endorsing this. So if you are listening and you're short and you're saying to yourself, well, I want to get tall, let me break my legs. We did not send you to do that. Just to be clear. All right. This is not an on-point endorsed point of view. We are just
that's on you.
Doodles on the show.
That's on you.
Thing, so we got to make sure.
But we did hear in the movie that height has value, right?
It does.
So
it does. That's the truth.
Yeah, just a few more inches.
But you know, if you're not short, then I mean, if you're not tall, that's okay too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just fine. That's just fine.
He said in the movie that, you know, yeah, it made him have more bitches and more money, but he still felt short inside.
On the inside.
You know what I'm saying? Everything around him was fantastic, being taller.
The bitch found his scars on his legs. And she's like, what the fuck is this shit?
She was like, I don't think this shit's gonna work. And he's like, why? Because you were originally short, bitch. Don't try to trick me. Have kids, they all mad toes, like all mad tiny. What happened? You're 6'2". Oh damn, I was like 5'5" when before
we met.
And then I got a procedure done. I mean,
I used to get a stepping stool, sit on a high chair, a booster seat.
See, I don't know nothing about any of that stuff.
No, none of that sounds familiar to you, right? See, that's right.
That's real crazy and wild.
Sit on phone books, you know.
Listen, before
this goes any further.
Before this discussion, just is the discussion we're gonna have.
No.
First of all, this is how we start 2026.
No. First, we gotta go to this message over here.
Which one?
Boss Braun says, always remember, it's not the size, it's how you use it.
Oh my God.
Enough said.
Ask that to your cookie jar on the top shelf and see if it's not the size that's gonna stop from eating those cookies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh my God, that's funny. All right. Wildin'. Yeah, wildin'. Let me go ahead and get this show started. Before we get into the show, I gotta say, man, we're gonna have a fun show. Obviously, it's me and Doodle. You guys know how the fuck it goes down. Okay, we don't know where we're gonna end up.
We don't know.
by the time
We
the
don't
show
even know
is
what
done.
the show's about.
But
We're gonna find out as we
clear.
go. As we go.
what the show's supposed to be about today. It's 2026, right? We're gonna go into 2026. And if like me, you've been looking and seeing Twitter stuff going on, there's like this big like yin and yang of shit you can find on the internet, right? It all is going to complete 2026, but it's like, oh my god, so many amazing games coming out this year. And then it's like, yo, the prices are going crazy for everything. We're going to go ahead and see the hardware, spike and all this other stuff, and handhelds are going to get more expensive. And then the question is this the year that we're going to see the $80 games kind of come in full force? We know Nintendo's been dropping a few of them already, but is this when it's going to happen? Listen, we're definitely going to talk about it. And then there's other stuff for sure that we will talk about after that. But theoretically, we'll see where Doodle takes us in this conversation for sure. But before we do any of that, we got to shout out our homies who are live in the building with us, man. You guys are the shit, and we appreciate y'all. But of course, that we do have to go ahead and shout out all of our supporters over on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. You guys are the shit. We thank you for an amazing 2025. We are looking forward to an amazing 2026. We have some goals for where we would like our memberships and stuff like that to be by the end of the year. So hopefully we can start ramping that up and just keep moving in the right direction. That being said, let's go ahead and shout out our elite members. That's right. We have the homie Big Boy Mike, Dark Angelic, Queen Witch, and Pal Rusted Steel Manager.
Let's go. Thank you,
and then
guys.
we have our inner circle members, the homie Pragmatic Eagle, Hargy Chani, and Marvelous Marvin.
Let's
and
go.
This is the time we have our December champs in the building. That's right.
Let's
Most
go.
top threes. The best spot of the month was Malcolm X Lex.
What?
That's right.
Let's
Not fucking around.
go. Listen, that's how you end the year, by the way.
Dark Angelic was dethroned by Mac22TH54.
Oh.
Biggest super chat was from our boy Mad Leprechaun. Most biggest super chats was from our boy Mad Leprechaun. He does not fuck around.
Let's go.
Top 3 most gifted subs was our boy Ryu Art,
Yes.
Spartan661, and Broke Boy.
Woo.
And most subs gifted at once came from our boy Pal Rusted Steel Manager.
Fam Jam.
Shout out to you guys.
Let's go.
Thank y'all all so much. Remember, this will be the banner for the entire month, but you still get daily position on the banner based on what you do. And we need to know who is going to make the banner today. Well, let me tell y'all, right? You guys right now, you guys are supporting us in such a major way, man, by being here live in the building with us. And we appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Yes.
All of you are so amazing. We thank y'all for spending your time with us.
Thank you.
Even
guys.
the ponies that are here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen.
You could hang out, rock out. We appreciate you.
Without your cock out. They don't get to do that.
I mean, I'm sure they have their cock. I'm almost for certain that out of anyone who might have their cock out is definitely a pony. They have their tweezers ready and they are fucking going at it. You know what I'm saying? They're going at it. They're like, listen, I can't see Doodle's face, but I got a picture. That's all I need. This is what they are. You know what I'm saying? It's what they are. You can't change them. Okay. You can't change them.
You can't. A pony
That
doesn't
being
change
said,
the stripes.
It does not. That being said, obviously, okay, as special as all of you are, you can't all be equal. It's impossible.
Fuck that.
Okay,
Fuck that.
it's impossible.
Especially in 2026.
In 2026, there's no way you can all be equal.
I won't stand for that.
You won't stand for that. No, it's not. So, why are you asking? Why can you not all be equal? I can tell you right now, it's very simple. That's because 3 among you are the specials of the evening. 3 among you have done the incredible.
Oh,
that's right.
Are they the incredible?
Some would say the impossible, except it gets done every show.
Every show, every time.
And that, my friends, are the 3 people who were the first to open up their eyes, see the on-point bat signal,
the glowing
and say,
light.
Oh shit! I gotta put my dick away, and I gotta get on that
Get
show.
off me, bitch! We fucking know Mo.
And that's it.
On point.
You launch her. Say, get off me, ho!
Just like like that.
You know what I'm saying?
One more
I got
time.
places.
One more time.
You know what, B-ho?
Yo, just like that.
I
This
got
dick ain't for
places
you
to
no
be.
more. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's loyalty right there.
So three of
That's
you
loyalty.
have done that. Three of you have launched your hose and said, I'm going to be there in the beginning. No one's going to stop me. First three people who walk through this door are the specials of the evening. Now the question is,
the special.
who are these people?
Who?
And I'm going to tell you. Now, I know there's a lot of confusion because you got the mobile, you got the regular version of the show. So it looks like you might be first when you're not. I have the official count. Okay. This is just what it is. Number 3 in the building. I got to get my book ready because obviously this is the December joint, right? I mean, I'm sorry. What am I in?
January.
God damn.
You want me to take the notes?
Yeah. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Yeah, that's best.
That's going to be a hard.
I was gonna write anything down.
Yeah, no, not even close. I know.
Nope.
That for sure. So I gotta get this correcto mundo. Hold on. Let's go here. Okay, so I have the 3 here. Number 3 in the building.
Who?
The first special of the night is Mother Effin. GX Zimmy in the building saying happy 2026.
Yes,
baby.
happy
Shout out
2026.
To you. You don't gotta hit the button for you. Pop. Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
That's what it is.
that's really nice of you.
This
Entering
is the first,
2026.
This is the
with a
first
bang.
goddamn show of the year. Okay.
That was the first finger blast.
That was the first finger blast of the year. Well, in different at the show.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the show.
The ones they're getting.
Oh my god. Yes, our boy made the top 3 on the first show of 2026. GX Zimmy, you're not fucking around. Shout out to you, brother. I gotta write that name down. I did. Now, number 2 in the building. That, my friends, is the motherfucking homie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ho. Oh shit.
Damn.
I didn't.
That's crazy.
I didn't wait. I was like, oh.
You ain't no hoe for
we
sure.
got
Be
hoe?
nice.
Oh shit.
In the building. Number 2. He ain't no hoe. He ain't no hoe.
That's right.
He ain't no hoe.
No hoe in
He ain't
here.
no hoe. He ain't no hoe. All right. We got finger blast him though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that MP in the building. Fuck it. Finger blast the shit out of that dude right there. You know what I'm saying? So so shout out to motherfucking Be Nice in the building. Now, the best spot of the night.
Oh, here comes the crown.
The absolute beast of a person.
Damn.
Who said,
first one.
I'm going to go ahead and start this year off with a goddamn bang.
What better way to start the year?
What better way to start the year?
This kind of sets the standards for the rest of the year.
It sets the absolute standard for the rest of the year because technically, as of right now, you are already on January's banner. Oh, shit. After, let's silently do this.
Yo!
But wait, we can't leave number 1 with blue balls.
No. That hurts.
We gotta go ahead and make sure.
Let's finish the tickling.
I'm not tickling nobody. I'm just clicking names. What you feeling is different.
Weren't you just
finger blasting?
Finger blasting?
I mean, yes, but the finger is not on the button. Therefore, I have done no such thing.
Okay, but it's coming.
I mean, it depends on how much they like it. Whether they come or not. That's not my fucking.
Oh shit!
That's not my place. That's not my place to judge. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck is this shit that I just walked into? Number 1 in the building. Best spot of the night. Number 1 for 2026 so far. is our motherfucking homie.
Who?
The greatest goddamn manager in the business, pal. Rusted Steel Manager.
Let's
It's number one best part of the night. Shout out to the homie. Oh shit! I can't even control my finger blasting
Get it,
fingers.
babe. Do it again.
I can't, but it's just too many. Yo, shout out to our boy, pal. Rusted Steel Manager. You're the man. Number one in the building. Can't fuck around because he's the shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Best spot of the night.
Best bot of the night. Shout out to all of you who
Thank
have
you for rocking out, you guys.
gone ahead and become the specials of the evening. Now, I will go ahead and say that the motherfucking homie, Mac 22TH54
Let's
in
go.
the building.
What's good, fam?
Listen, let's call spade a spade over here. Okay. When you think about somebody who's not fucking around, well, Mac dethroned Dark Angelic. Dark Angelic had a run
wild
at first, and Mac said, "The fuck I will," and he dethroned Dark.
That's wild because
That is
Dark
wild.
Angelic has gone in, I think, multiple months back to
Yeah.
back.
It was back to back.
That's wild.
And
Shout out to Mac.
Mac is just Mac said, "Fuck it, I'm here," and he's
Yeah, fuck
apparently
what
at
you
number 3 on
heard.
the mobile YouTube. Sorry, Mac. Sorry, I know the time lapse is crazy between the two, but yes, you're not number 3 for sure. Absolutely not. But he does come back with another $2 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Says Doodle chucks him straight under the bus. Yes, that's where I live when Doodle's here under the bus. I get
Wow,
thrown.
that's wild. Slander.
I mean,
Slander.
I think that's what you do. You slander
slander.
me.
Right
That's
here says it's slander when you say things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
That's
go
crazy.
with my boy.
I don't
Yeah,
believe it.
yeah.
I don't believe it.
We
That's
agreed on
abuse.
that.
That
That
being said,
Slander.
being said, we got our motherfucking homie in the building who messaged me like 8 hours ago, and I did not see it at all, like in any way, shape, or form. That's right, it's our boy, motherfucking first time 2026 Demo Flow Gaming. That's right, he's
Let's go.
motherfucking PSP himself, the Pony Saint Papa.
Oh damn!
Demo Flow.
How many have you slayed so far?
Have you
Demo?
slayed some ponies already this year, or have you been taking it?
Pop
Totally,
out.
man. Totally. Happy 2026 to all of you. Happy 2026 to Chad. I see you guys down there, man. Hey, much
Thank you, bro.
love.
Thank you.
Many blessings to all of you in the 2026. And I just hope that y'all reach your goals and, end that 2026 in the note that you want to end up. Anyways, man, happy to be back here podcasting again. Couldn't do much today. I had a situation in which I had to take care of my son, so I couldn't even do my show. So I totally miss doing this and talking about gaming with y'all. And I just can't wait to get into the topics and see what we were talking about today. And excited to be here. I hope you have a great one, bro. I was having a blast. I really enjoy my time away from work. Let's be honest.
Nice.
Yes, I get that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. Same to you.
I feel it, man. I feel it. Same here. It was nice to just finally have some time off. Everybody's home. Kids are home. Everybody's home. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time.
Fire.
But yes. All right. Let me get this real quick. Gotta update the banner. H54. All right. Done.
Money versus tech.
What do you mean? I did it perfectly. There was no problems.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn.
Well, it took you a while. You have us on hold right here.
Wow.
You
The
know,
aggression.
multitask. See, multitask.
The aggression.
I'm
Crazy.
giving you new goals for 2026.
Abusive goals.
Wow. Those are strong words.
That's
See?
all I can see.
That's
That's all I can see.
you wore glasses. You can't see.
That's crazy.
You can't see.
That's
see.
crazy talk.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna see. Should it be a surprise or?
I mean, I got new glasses
Yeah, not
that are
yet.
coming,
They're coming.
but not for. I mean, maybe they might be darker. I'm not sure, 100%.
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see. But I did get a new pair because they're all
because-
broken.
because I saw what we picked out, but you probably didn't see it because your glasses weren't on because you were trying them on. So you probably don't even know what they look like.
I'm gonna be just as surprised as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. We're good. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. We do have the homie Adidas 20 in the building with that $2. I
Yo!
appreciate you, homie. He
Thank
says
you
salute
so much.
and happy new olives and mustard. God
Wow.
damn it.
Okay.
How does the first thing that happens in 2026 is we reintroduce the goddamn olives and mustard?
Does that call for a new bottle of
No,
olives
did
and
we do that in
mustard?
2024?
Shit. You got to do it again. You took a whole year break.
That was in 2024,
Yeah,
right?
you
Yeah, I was
slacking.
2024.
So then
Yeah.
he's slacking, demo.
Ain't nobody trying to do that.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
well, I'm
Nobody
trying to
trying
do
to
it. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to do it. See, let's drop 100 or something and CMoney eats some olives.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
I'm here for it. I'm here
Listen,
for it.
Yeah, man.
That,
Shit.
if you were here, in
They're right
2024
behind you,
watching me,
see?
I was almost dying. Okay,
But almost doesn't count. So
Man,
you
come on, get out of
made
here,
it.
bro.
You made it.
that's aggression. That's aggression. It kind of cuts me deep, but that's okay. That's okay. No, all right. Salute you, Adidas. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let me go ahead and say what's up to some of our other homies who made it into the building today. I got shit all over the place because this done thing don't do it right no more. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure we're here. Yep. Okay, we're good. I do see we have the motherfucking homie Broke Boy in the building.
Yo.
Shout out to you, my dude. Thank you so much, man, for being here. User for Games in the building. What's up, player? Thank you for rocking out with us. I see E Ranks in the building. What's up, man?
What's
Game
good?
Shark, what's going on, player?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, baby, in the building. General Spartan 27, what's going on, my dude?
Yo.
Shout out to you, man, for being here. I'm that ninja. What's going on, player? Appreciate you. Ryu Art Gaming in the building. What's up, fam? Madman in the building.
Yo.
What's going on, brother? Amit Kumar, what's up, player?
Oh,
Be nice in the building. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you, homie.
Be nice. What's up?
Taylor Parker, what's going on, my dude? Thanks for rocking out with us. I see Farrell Bazaar in the building.
Yo.
What's going on, my brother? Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Wade Johnson, what's up, man? Thank you for rocking out with us. He said, tell us how you really feel, Doodle. See, they be watching you going in on me. You know what I'm saying?
No, they just want me to share some more. We're
Mhm.
connecting.
That's why.
All right. So
I
that's
see
all.
Boss
Don't be trying to
Bronze.
twist the
What's going
words.
on?
Turn me against my own people. See? How could you?
Listen, this is just the way.
See what you're doing.
Our lyric in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for rocking out, bro. Appreciate you. Let me see. Stanky G. What's going on, man?
Yo.
Appreciate you, bro. Says Happy New Year. So Xbox is gonna have a big 2026. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's no denying that as a gamer, we are living our best fucking lives this year. This year's gonna be crazy. So we're gonna have a good discussion on it because it's crazy how it's literally probably gonna end up going down in history as like one of the best years, assuming everything drops, right? Assuming everything that is supposed to drop drops. Like this is gonna be literally quite possibly be the best year in gaming. Like
Absolutely. 2026 is going to be insane. But looking back, 2025 was insane.
Yeah.
So I think that, it's been record breaking, right? And groundbreaking when it comes to gaming. You just don't hear much because PlayStation has been out of the
out of conversation.
race. Yeah. So
I feel that.
I
I mean, the thing is, right, is that like this was a huge year, right, for game. 2025 was fantastic for gaming, right? But like it wasn't it was a huge like volume wise, right? Like we had a bunch of games that dropped this year and were really good. So volume and quality, right? High quality, especially from Xbox, right? Dropped a ton of shit and it was all really high quality, all really good stuff. But if we're talking about a huge year, I gotta look at it as IP, right? Like crazy IP that's dropping, right? For me, you look at Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, GTA 6. Woo!
crazy.
That's crazy. And then you have all the other games, right, that are going to be dropping this year that are also huge. Crimson Desert.
Yes.
Right? That's going to be, cannot wait for that. I think, isn't Judas supposed to be coming out this year? That's the one from the BioShock dude. Like, there's just so many. I mean, listen, obviously we're going to talk about it more, but yes, Stanky, you are 100% right. It's going to be a huge year. And I'm all for it, man. We got JD Gamer in the building. Shout out to the homie JD with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you,
so
homie.
much.
Says weak hardware, services, and platform. Ponies got no game. If Sean Layden gets his universal platform console wish, Ponies, why would you buy a PlayStation? I mean, listen.
They'll find a reason.
Bars are bars, right? Bars are bars. You can't deny JD Gamer with his logic.
With his
beatdown. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
His first beatdown of the year. I mean, it really does become kind of ridiculous, right? Like, at what point do you look at it and you say, yeah, there's really nothing here? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not like a topic or nothing. But I read like fucking goddamn, yo. I thought maybe New Year this motherfucker would take a break, but Nib came back out and he like, I don't know if you saw a demo, but he like quote tweeted, I don't know, this guy JB or some shit. I don't fucking know his name. But he's like, I guess he's like a person who talks about stuff on Twitter, and you know, I think he's like pro Xbox. I'm not 100% sure, but like he just went and wrote so many words, so paragraphs after paragraph. It's like, dog,
wow.
All you're summing this up is all you care about are console sales. Like, that's all you're saying. No matter how you cut it, all your breakdown of what you feel that Xbox people are doing, all you're trying to do is say that at the end of the day, all that good stuff doesn't matter because console sales. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I play the games and the box. And this is what I love. I love the ecosystem. That's what we get. You don't care about the ecosystem? Yes, you do, because you're a part of it. But you still spend all that time trying to talk about why it doesn't matter. Yet you are fucking a part of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I might show it. Like, we're not going to talk about it, but a little later, I might just pop it up so you can see the 48,000 pages that were written.
Who wrote that?
Nib.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you gonna pull that out? We already know, man. Like,
yeah, but I thought this motherfucker might take a break. You know what I'm saying? 2026 new
year. Yeah. Sony PlayStation fanboys, dude. We're the only ones console wearing during the holidays. No one else was talking about nothing. Everybody was just like, you know, enjoying their gaming, showing how they were spending their holidays, what games they were playing. Ponies were the only ones who were talking about console war pooch. And that goes to show, bro, motherfuckers don't got no games to play, man. It's just how it is,
really
dude.
They really don't.
They got no motion. PlayStation got zero motion. They're not even part of the conversation right now, bro. Like, that's just how bad it is. To the point that they closed 2025 with only 2 games. Like, release only 2 fucking games. I mean, that's kind of like
they won a bunch of awards, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they didn't even get it. Yeah, and last year, what, like the year before they had Astro Bot, right? That was the only game they had. And the year before that, what did they have? It's been like a good 4 or 5 years that PlayStation is nowhere to be found, and it gives you. You know, they give you like 1-2 games a year. That's it. They call it like amazing, good games, critically acclaimed, the best of the best. They took so much, you know, it took so much heart to create this project, so much passion. And you know, I only see 2 freaking games, dude. In the meantime, we got other publishers like Sega doing way better than PlayStation, bro. They got more games. Sega is more exciting to follow than PlayStation, and he's dead, apparently, right? Then we got Xbox games galore, and people still talking shit because the consoles are not selling. Look, at this point, bro, the people who buying the PlayStation console, they don't even know what the hell they're buying. They're buying it because they'll be like, okay, you know, what should I get my kid? What is it they talk about all the time? Well, PlayStation, okay, go get a PlayStation. But in reality, once they get a PlayStation, it's like, fuck you gonna do with it? There's really nothing you can do. If it's your first PlayStation, it might be amazing, because you don't really got to play the PlayStation 4 for these new kids, right? And they get to enjoy all these games like the Spider-Mans and Uncharted and The Last of Us. Yeah. But like, if you know PlayStation for a while and you're getting a PlayStation now in 2025, like, you literally getting nothing new except for third-party games, which you also get on Xbox, which you also get on PC. And streaming platforms across the board, like, GeForce. So you think about it, the whole exclusive things. I got another post, but but some of these ponies think about like how exclusives, the same thing. Exclusives bring value to the platform. Yada, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. It doesn't do nothing.
You know what? Let's say that happens, right? Exclusives bring value. Where are your exclusives?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Hey. But I guess
is that it?
No, Marathon's multi.
I get,
yeah.
It's ass, but it's everywhere.
But listen, they're doing better than us because they got Marathon, right? And they have sales. So,
but
listen. Look,
it's doing so bad that they're skipping their own platforms.
Hey,
their own platform on some of the games.
For sure. They're skipping themselves. Yeah. Hey, look, Corollas are better than Lamborghinis because there's more Corolla sold than Lamborghini. That's their pony logic 101. There you
That's
go.
the pony logic. You ain't fucking lying. You ain't lying. That's the goddamn truth. We do have the whole JD Gamer back with another $5 super chat. My dude, thank you, my brother, for being here. Appreciate the support. Says Xbox dropping bombs in 2026. Woo! Got Jeff giving Phil Icon Awards. How can you deny the magnificence of Xbox in 2026? They have all the bangers on Xbox.
It is crazy.
It is.
The lineup for the year. It's crazy.
It is. It is crazy.
It is been having fun, bro. It's been crazy. And it's gonna get even crazy. So whatever you got in the backlog, guys, you better get to work right now. Put in some work, finish some games, because when these games start dropping come February, because I think they dropping some very soon. Like it's gonna be insane for the whole year, man.
Agree.
It really is, and that's really like where it's like, where are they gonna put these games? Like, when are we gonna see
in Game Pass?
It doesn't matter. They can drop it all at the same time. They're gonna be on Game Pass. So if you want to play, just be part of the service. You want to buy them separately, you can do so. If you want to go ahead and sit down and play Death Stranding 2 until your teeth fall out and you get wrinkles and white hair waiting for the Xbox games to go to PlayStation, then you can go ahead and do so and wait as well. Listen, y'all keep waiting, man, but they shit ain't coming, bro. Like, what is about? Where is Starfield? What is like? I know South of Midnight got announced, but like, what is the Avowed announcement? No Avowed yet. I mean, I know the game is kind of ass, right? Like nobody wants to play Avowed, but that's what I heard. Digital Foundry, they said what they said, right? But I digress, man. You go ahead and keep waiting, dude. Like y'all got many games.
These ponies don't want to play anything until they finally have it, and then they lose their freaking mind. They lose their mind.
Once you get the hands on Starfield, that's all I gotta say.
I know. It's crazy, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. It's a different world. And it's like, I honestly, I have such excitement for what is happening in gaming right now. Meanwhile, like I got hooked on fucking Arc Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is so fire. Like it's nonstop for me now with Arc Raiders. Oh my! Did you jump into Arc Raiders at all, Demo?
Nah, bro. I've been Call of Duty team. I got Battlefield. Haven't touched Battlefield. Call of Duty's been consuming me. I'm playing with my brother. Low shout out to him, bro. He's joined semi-pro org, so I've been practicing with them.
Wow.
I've been getting good, bro. My brother-in-law is insane. My brother, shout out to him, bro. He's crazy. He's resting his hands right now because of how much he played. But he's got to take a week off or something. His hands are hurting. So quickly, I wish him a quickly recovery. He might be listening. And I just keep practicing. Learning with good players. It's awesome. Yeah,
that's wild, man. Well, I gotta tell you, I did not expect Arc to mean anything to me. I kind of got it just because I had some FOMO. Like I saw a lot of
for the hype.
Yeah, it's like, man, it looks good and people are loving it. Fuck it, let me do it. Goddamn, if I'm not fucking in it, bro. I've never in my life thought that I would like be into an extraction shooter at all. But God,
shit. So hold on. So there's a chance.
For what? For Marathon? No. Yeah. No. Not a fucking chance.
Nah, man. It's a good game. I think Marathon is gonna be more decent now because of the change that I've seen. I think that they, sort of like moving towards a more, but not excited. I don't enjoy those games because it's just like, it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm more into arena shooters. Like I wanna like get into like
more into aggressive, like
yeah,
aggression.
Yeah.
Like that's what Doodle and I played Arc Raiders. Doodle,
Yes.
don't be quiet.
No.
Play
Go
Arc
ahead.
Raider, right? I was like, babe, come on, play with me at least. Like, give me one time. She was like, all right. She don't give a shit. She's just like fucking out there. Where are these fucking robots? Let me fucking kill them. Anybody around, I'm gonna kill them. Like, yo,
Yeah.
whoa.
Shit.
You're supposed to be friendly to the people. And
No.
I don't play that shit.
No.
Not
CMoney,
like that, babe.
Around.
Not like that.
there is like two type of things that I think this code-based matchmaking here works different. Like if you aggressive toward players, they sort of like flag you and throw you into people that are like
that's what I'm trying to stay out of.
right. And if you don't mess with them, then you get like put it like with people who are more friendly. But I mean, what's the whole point? You wanna be hostile, CMoney. Stop being a pussy. Like, come on, bro. Like you don't do it right, man.
Robots in the world are enough, dog. You ain't play it. Those motherfuckers will kill you so quick. But if you got fucking some camaraderie, it's dope. But there's always that edge, right? Because you just never know.
Yeah.
Like,
Betrayal.
Gang.
Doodle was like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I like that. I'm like that. Like when I play a game, I want to be the aggressor. I want to be the person who's like hunting and not the hunted because it feels kind of messed up when you're being hunted. And look, the thing about our Raiders that I don't like is like when you're extracting, there's a bunch of rats in that game, and they'll wait until you in that platform so they can take their shot and take your shit. So I'm with Doodle. Like kill them before they try anything funny.
That's because y'all aggressive. Okay, I've been having lovely people at the extraction. I hear them talking. I'm like, yo, hold up. I'm coming up there. They'll be like, all right, hurry up, man. We're about to go. I'm like, I got you. Fucking run out. Yo, people are just so chill.
Yeah. CMoney, you know why? Keep playing like that. One day you're gonna jump in the map, and then you're gonna have some nice ass loot, and somebody's gonna tell, "Come over here, help me with this," and then they're gonna backstab you, and you had to come, and then you should have listened to Doodle, who's your wife, and he's the boss of the house. And that's it. Put it in your pocket.
That's right.
It did happen. I played with Man, our son, and. In that one, we went to, this is the first time because I never really go there because I'm normally trying to do the mission stuff. It's the first time I went to like the high value area, where like the red area. And when I went in there, we found a ton of shit. We also found two bitches who saw us kill some robots. And then as soon as we killed the robots, they popped out of nowhere and just started smoking us.
See, you can't play with my baby. Look at what happened. At what happened.
It was fucked up.
I gotta have a talk with Madman.
Yeah, it was aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, it was aggressive. But before we do any of that, if we're talking about aggression, then we gotta talk about motherfucking Scott the Gamer Dude. That's right. Talk about aggression. My dude went ahead and gifted 20 all point for gamer memberships, man. Shout out to our boy Scott the Gamer Dude, man. Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome. Our newest members, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us, man. But of course, our boy Scott the Gamer Dude. You know my dude did this because he wants to get a finger blast. If you're in the chat right now, you're a member, you go ahead, get the finger blast emoji and finger blast the shit out of Scott the Gamer Dude. Let him know what he
Let me see you work it.
How important he is.
Let me see you work it.
It's important. It's important. Right? Shout out to him. But Scott's not the only one who's going to get finger blasted. No. That's because it's our motherfucking homie Ryu our Gaming went ahead and gifted 20 on point for gamer memberships, man. Shout out to the homie Ryu.
Thank you so much.
Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us.
Get those fingers out.
And of course, our homies. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate the support.
Ryu said more finger blasting, please.
You got to give him the finger blasting. Make it happen. Finger blast your boy Ryu. Let him know what you feel about him.
Woo.
Appreciate you,
You
man.
gotta do the fist
He said
blasting.
no. He said no, FB, please. He said no. Doodle does misconstrued his words, changed it live on the air,
Wow.
and said that Ryu Art was begging.
I
for
missed
more.
it. No, I missed
Oh.
it. I just saw FB, please. And I was like, yo, my boy wants, my boy
She don't see no. She's like, no. What's that? I've never heard those words spoken to me. Hell no.
All I gotta say, man, is like if you ain't finger blasting, yeah, you ain't doing nothing, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. You ain't finger blasted. You ain't doing nothing.
Hey,
Def Level, I see you, homie. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Oh man, that was funny. That was funny. All right. Listen. All right, enough talking shit about my non-murderous ways in Ark. Okay, I leveled up on my shit. I'm rocking out. I'm just trying to get some missions done. All right, let me be. That being said, let's go ahead and let's just fucking dive in. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive in to what is our first topic of
The
2026.
year.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. Wait, I gotta update this shit though. Come on, don't try to play me. Try to confuse me. That's what's happening here.
Who you talking to?
Everybody. Everybody and nobody all at the same time. I gotta add my boy Scott the gamer dude. With that.
We need that fist going, babe.
What fist?
A whole fist
A fist of what?
for when it's like 20 memberships, right? A whole. Why will they just get a finger?
Because that would be painful.
I mean, some people like that,
Okay, I'm gonna take it. Maybe some of these people might not.
but maybe they do.
Listen,
And you're cutting them short. They're like, yo, a finger?
they can add additional fingers as necessary. You know what I'm saying? The more fingers they click on, the more they get. This is not suitable talk, Doodle. Okay, too
You're
far.
right. You're right.
Too far. God damn,
Damn.
it's wild.
Crazy. Yeah, lucky I don't have the button.
You lucky?
No. The emoji.
Interesting. Okay, let me take. Well, first of all, let me get it ready.
Don't
Okay.
take, just give, see.
I'm all about giving.
Yes.
I'm saying it's a season of giving, but I should probably have it open here. Yep, that's the way. Then I hit a little of that, hit a little of that, hit a little bit of this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe just like that. All right, I think this is. Let's start with the negatives. I know it's a weird way of saying it. But let me get my chapter. Here. Do this, do that, do this. Okay. Done there. All right. So let me take the chapter. Bam. Bam. All right. So, chapter 1. Okay. 2026, huge year. Looks like it's going to be the best year for games and the worst year for your wallet. What does that mean? Now, obviously, you might look at that as saying worst year for your wallet because you're going to have to buy so many games. Well, you know, I'm on Game Pass, so that's not what I'm worried about. Most of the best games are going to be given to me el gratis. Okay. But there's been a ton of talk about prices going up. All the hardware is apparently damned because of RAM, right? This is the like crazy shit. It is not only prices going up as far as like possible for like the new, like for your Xboxes and, you know, PlayStations and Nintendos, but they're even talking like Xbox handheld, the Asus, the Xbox ROG Ally X and S possibly going up in price, like as early as a few days from now is supposed to possibly be happening. It seems like there is some real volatile situations happening when it comes to the pricing. And obviously for a lot of us, I mean, we have the Xboxes, we have the PlayStation, we have the stuff, right? So it's a little different for us because we're not necessarily out there looking to go ahead and buy. But I mean, the handhelds going up is a place where a lot of people still don't have those yet, which can make things more difficult. Oh wow, they put a link up and that link is dead. Isn't that interesting?
By the way, we can't see what you're seeing.
I didn't put it up yet. I'm trying to. I'm the one that I was literally just at the one that I thought I was gonna do. Then I clicked the link and then it didn't. It died. Whatever happened there, it went to shit. Okay, here we go. Let's use this one. So okay, I have this here now, so we'll be able to kind of take a look. Go there. But yeah, so you have all the prices that are possibly going up when it comes to hardware, and that is trickling down to possibly pushing back next gen consoles as well, which is kind of fucked up for me because I really was hoping that this year we would get the next Xbox because it's been time. All right, it's been time. It's been long enough, and I thought that we would be there, but apparently we're not. But let's read from Insider Gaming because he put together some information. It really looks like RAM is the culprit here. So he has here RAM price increases could see next generation console releases delayed. Insider Gaming has learned that the ongoing price increases in RAM due to the rise of in AI could delay the next generation of console releases. Before we would go further, you remember what was the name of that company that left the regular people, like they went strictly commercial now? Remember they stopped making RAM for regular people to buy and they switched over to only do commercial because of all the AI that's in demand and stuff. Yeah. So like these people are literally leaving the that particular side of the industry because there's so much money in the commercial side of companies looking for all this RAM. So I don't think this is going to slow down, but they say here we mentioned we first mentioned the rumor during our Insider Gaming weekly episode on December 19th, where we mentioned that we had heard that there are already ongoing talks at the high levels on what the RAM availability could mean for the next generation. From what we've heard, the industry as a whole is concerned about RAM availability, as they should be, and what that is going to mean for mass producing consoles at a competitive price point. Not only for the next generation, but it could also mean that yet more price increases for current generation consoles will hit us in 2026. RAM modules have increased in price by several 100% in the past few months due to the demand for AI. And with the pursuit of AI seemingly not going away anytime soon, RAM availability could continue to be a bottleneck. Or at the very least, the RAM shortage will mean that prices will continue to hike. It leaves console producers in a very tricky spot moving forward. And while consoles have traditionally been subsidized to a certain extent in the past, it seems like RAM availability and price increases will mean that the next generation of consoles, which were already believed to be much higher in price than previous generations, could be extortionate. From what we understand, the situation has led console manufacturers to debate whether the next generation of consoles should be delayed from their intended 2027 to 28 release window, with the hope that RAM manufacturers will be able to build out their infrastructure to produce more RAM, thereby allowing prices to drop. Regardless of what happens, though, it seems that the next couple of years could see the current generation of consoles increase in price further. So it does seem like it's the RAM. The RAM is the culprit here, and that is what's causing this to happen. Now, there was another story that I saw that that happened that seems like somebody went ahead and made a purchase, right? It's right here. Let me put this one real quick. So it says Corsair, which is a huge brand that makes a bunch of different things, but RAM is one of them as well. But I don't know if it's RAM, but it's wait, what is this? Vengeance A5 5100 gaming PC, Ryzen 9, GeForce 5080, 32 DDR5. I think they make RAM, but even if they don't, they were selling a computer, right, online, and somebody bought it. And when they bought the computer, they placed an order for $34.99. So $3,499 they spent, and even received an invoice only for Corsair to later cancel the order without explanation and relist the same system at $42.99.
What?
So they spent $34.99, paid amount due $0. And then this was the one he bought, and then they canceled it and they boosted it up to
boost up the prices.
$42.99.
They're not even honoring.
So this is where it gets tricky. They did. I kicked myself out.
Did you take yourself?
Knock yourself out, bro.
That's what I did. That's what I did. Took myself out.
And this is why we're adding an extra old before CMoney.
Wow! Now the age.
That's the age. That's
now
crazy.
The age had to come out like that.
That's crazy. See?
That's real wild. That's real
wow.
Wild. So I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I pressed the wrong button.
That's what old
so if you look
say.
here, no. So if you look here, Corsair put out a reply or a retweet or whatever. It says, "We have been made aware of a customer who placed an order for a Vengeance A5100 game PC on our website on December 31st. The order was flagged by our fraud detection system and was canceled as a result." Why would it be flagged as a fraud as fraud?
What trickery did they do?
He just placed an order.
Freaking order.
Place an order, right? On January 1st, our holiday deals promo pricing ended and the normal pricing was reinstated. We are in contact with this customer directly to let them know we will still honor the price and we'll make sure their order is not flagged once again. I call bullshit.
Bullshit.
I call bullshit. Fucking why? Why would it be flagged for that?
I mean, if you're gonna knock price off, right? Why would you only knock $800? Fuck out of here! I will get the free computer for $1,000, maybe less. If I found a way to cheat your system, we're gonna get some free shit. Everybody gets a computer. Fuck out of here! Like you're gonna do it big. So no, they didn't do it. You have some issue with your freaking system, and you should honor whatever hiccup took place. I'm pretty sure they only sold one or a couple of freaking computers at that price. Take the freaking loss, and that's it. But to put it on the customer, I will be racing hell if they try to make it seem like I did some illegal shit to knock off freaking $800? You kidding me?
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't know. So look, at the end of the day, right now, the biggest thing with this is that now you're in a situation where you're seeing current consoles probably going up, right? The other word on the street, like I said, is that Asus just did like some type of announcement, or there's a report that Asus is going to be increasing the price of the handheld, and other things, not just the handheld. I have that one here, right? So let's look at this. So from Pure Xbox, says Asus sparks fears of potential price increase for the ROG Xbox Ally. This one I think is the one that hurts the most, because I think most of us are going to have the console that we want. But I think there's still a lot of people who are like holding off on the handheld, hoping that it would get cheaper in price over time.
I mean, seeing what's been taking place, they even hire the the console prices, right? So I did say, I said, snatch it now. As much as it may seem, you may end up paying more later. Listen, even this one over here was $100 off during the holidays, which obviously we jumped the gun and we bought right away, but that would have been that's a pretty good deal.
That'd have been nice.
Yeah. Sure. But yeah, during the year, unless you're waiting strictly like an entire freaking year for the holidays to pop in, I'm not sure that we're going to be seeing a lot of these things go on sale.
Yeah, it's not likely, especially after this, right? So he says ASUS sparks fears of potential price increase for the ROG Xbox Ally, another casualty of the rising RAM costs. We've had an absolute blast with the ROG Xbox Ally since it released a few months ago, but there's no doubt it's an expensive handheld, and there's a chance it could be getting even more expensive in the near future. This is according to a statement from ASUS that was shared by DigiTimes and Video Cards recently, with ASUS telling partners and customers that certain product combinations will be getting price adjustments starting January 5th. The company highlights rising costs due to AI compute demand as one of the key reasons behind it. As we approach the end of 2025, global demand in the PC and IT infrastructure markets remains strong, driven by AI adoption. At the same time, structural volatility. This is not a hard word. I don't know why I had to do it so slow, but this is it's the first. I'll go with age on this one. I'll take that one. I'll give that one the age one. In the global supply chain is putting sustained upward pressure on costs for key components, particularly memory and storage components. These changes reflect shifts in capacity allocation by upstream suppliers, higher investment costs for advanced manufacturing processes, and structural supply gaps created by rising AI compute demand. It's been mentioned on numerous occasions recently how the demand for AI has caused memory costs to skyrocket, and it's a situation that's expected to result in price increases across the board and maybe a delay to future consoles. In this specific case, however, ASUS hasn't mentioned any particular product, meaning the ROG Xbox Ally could be safe, at least from whatever this statement is referring to. It's worth noting that ASUS has since responded to Video Cards, telling them that the internal business communication wasn't meant to be seen by the public, although it's inevitably since spread to various mainstream outlets along with social media. We'll obviously let you know if the ROG Xbox Ally does get a price increase, but let's hope not. Watch this space. And then so they put this, and I chose them because they didn't like 100% say it, right? But then I seen a bunch of random places going around and saying that 100% Xbox Ally X is going up, or the regular Ally is going up as well. So
I don't know how we end up seeing a bunch of shit we're not supposed to see. I think they're trying to warn everyone, and that's just it. It can also be a marketing tactic where you're putting this out there. Whoever was waiting and holding off will go ahead and buy it now because they feel like, oh shit, if the prices will get even higher, what am I waiting for? This is tricky because I feel like the prices already went up, right? We're talking about Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2, the pisser, the $1,000 freaking handheld. Like, the games are going up in price. Like, we're already getting hit. So where are we heading, right?
Agreed. Yeah,
you have to have people want to still buy what you're putting out. And I get it. They have expenses, but they have to find a way around the situation because people are only going to understand and support the prices so far, right? Even Game Pass, that went up 50%. It's fine, but don't hit us freaking next week with some shit like that.
Yep.
That would be crazy. So I'm just saying they need to keep things a bit contained and try to figure that shit out. You're already high in price.
But I agree 100%. I think the problem is, like, it's been subsidized for so long, and they've kind of taken the cost for so long for all the other consoles generations going all the way up to now. And I think now shit's just getting real. Like prices, like these little, they're not eating little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were to go ahead and let these RAM price increases like get eaten up by them, these are big dollars. And not that we should give a fuck or that they should eat it for
But
sure.
this is
I just
where
don't think they
it
fucking want
needs
to.
to get figured out. You need to find a way to efficiently go ahead and make something that people would want to buy and give that next technological leap without it being a loss for you or a fucking loss for us. Because at the end of the day, they're going to end up losing if we don't show up and support and buy this thing. But they're getting to a point where they're going to make it impossible for people to want to go ahead and spend that type of money on a hobby. That's just, you know, reality.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And there's a reason why you see all this shit trending down, right? All these numbers, all the sales and all this shit, it's going down. Shit is not getting cheaper. Shit is becoming more expensive. The balance for consoles over time is that over time they get cheaper, so more people buy them at a cheaper price.
Exactly.
But that's going away, right? That's going away now. So
another freaking problem, it's like we're always stuck with the short end of the stick, right? So like the pandemic happened and we have to go ahead and it's kind of like you guys you invested on the generation, but you know, we got hit by the pandemic, so now everybody has to deal with the consequences of it. Yeah, like I get it, shit happened. Find a way to fucking deliver the shit that you're supposed to deliver. You're a company, you're supposed to have backing, figure it out. And it's like now we got to fucking suck in the price again. Like these prices already went up. It's crazy, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're the ones that are going to end up paying for this shit because Nintendo put their amiibos out for $40 fucking dollars. And during the holidays, how much were they selling them for?
$7?
$6. $6 for the $40 amiibos. And they were just everywhere. I told you guys, they were stacked with these freaking amiibos before the holidays hit. And I said, wait till the holidays. That shit's going to go on a crazy ass sale. And it did. So they're going to have to bend somewhere. This whole, we're going to just keep on raising the prices. At the end of the day, they're going to end up with product that's not going to sell.
Yeah. It's going to get too expensive. You know? And it happens the same thing to me while I was trying to put together my PC, right? I told you guys, I don't know if I mentioned it, but like I was watching a bunch of videos when I was trying to get my CPU, RAM, and all of that. And then they were saying that the components, there was going to be a shortage of components. And everything was going to be more expensive next year. So if you wanted to build something or you wanted to upgrade, this was the right time. Just do it. And I'm glad I listened because I paid like $300 for my RAM, and now it's like $800, $600 or something.
That's why.
So you gotta keep all of that into account, right? And you also gotta learn how to read the room and know what's going on. And you know, if you are getting into anything like this, you have to inform yourself, read, listen, watch videos and content about people who actually know about this. And I'm glad that I did it, but for what I can see now, next generation of consoles, I don't know. I'm excited, right? Like I'm excited to see what is the future of Xbox and what Xbox specifically is going to do, because I know PlayStation going to do literally the same shit. And I mean, at the end of the day, each generation we always look forward to graphics, how much they can improve and how much different they can be from the prior generation, yada, yada, right? But I don't see this happening for next generation. I think next generation is not going to be about graphics the same way that this was about graphics at the beginning of the generation. That's all people talk about. Like my computer, my console do 60 FPS, yours doesn't, right? Or your computer has, your console has to doesn't get to the resolution. All of that got obsolete really quick, right? Like people really don't really give it down. Like look at Nintendo; they having amazing sales, and they don't have the most power. And look at even go further a generation and look at that Nintendo Switch, the original Switch, sold like hotcakes, and the power wasn't even there, demonstrating everybody that this is not about powers. It's more about the features that your console have, the convenience and accessibility. So I think that Xbox is gonna go ahead and do all of that, and it's still gonna be overlooked because Sony PlayStation can ride and Nintendo and all these companies can ride on the fame that they created, like in the past decades, and they like LeBron James about to retire, like he's ass right now, barely dropping the same numbers that he did, when he played here in Miami Heat, for example. He is a shadow of himself. Of course, he's getting old. Not to say that he's a bad player, but it's just like and it's the same thing. I look at PlayStation and Nintendo. Well, not Nintendo, but PlayStation, because Nintendo try to innovate. They try to make shit work their way, right? But PlayStation is more traditional in the sense that they wanted to do the whole console high power type thing that they were doing, all four of them back when Sega, Xbox, and all that started. So I feel like next generation is gonna lack in that graphical fidelity jump a lot. So the way I see it is like, if like you CMoney, for example, you're already in the next generation. You have 4090. You're already above what next generation of consoles is going to be. Now, I love my freaking Xbox. I took my Xbox to my in-laws for the holidays because I was away, and I was able to pack it in a bag, take it over there for a couple of days, take a couple of CDs with me, whatever I have in Game Pass and shit like that, and get my gaming on with my Xbox. I loved it without an issue. But then, you get home and you sit down in front of your computer, you spend a lot of money on it, and it runs everything fucking flawless. And then you realize, like, damn, like, I was having fun with the Xbox, but like when I look at things and then I see the graphical fidelity that I'm experiencing right now, it's like, are they gonna be able to surpass what I have right now with the next generation of consoles? And I don't think it's gonna happen. I think CMoney, people like you and me who are like, in like high end graphic cards, like we are already experiencing next generation of consoles. Now, I believe that the next generation of consoles, specifically Xbox, is going to add a lot to the table in the sense that it's gonna unify their ecosystem. It's gonna make everything work more seamlessly. It's gonna make everything more compatible. And I think that's the key, and that's the thing that we can expect from them. But I see a lot of people talking about, PlayStation doing 144 FPS and, 8K resolutions and all of that. Just like, stop doing that, bro. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to have the jump graphically. It's not going to be that much. Now, we can look up innovation in techniques with this new, hardware, right? Like when it comes to like, the addition of AI for, upscaling methods and things like that, that could definitely smooth out the experience per se. But I don't see this going to like the jump that I see when I play on my Xbox and then I come to my PC and I'm like, holy fuck. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment, because I'm not a person who really gives a damn about graphics that much. Matter of fact, some of the games, I think they look better on the Xbox. When I go sit down and I'm in a big TV just laying back, like it's just more enjoyable that way, for some games. But then you see the limitations, right? And that's when you're like, oh shit, maybe this will run better here, right? But I mean, that's just like my 2 cents on it. I feel like everybody's super excited for next generation, but I feel like we are already experiencing next generation.
On PC,
on PC,
right? I think on
yes.
PC,
but the problem is, though, that it is a different experience, as you mentioned, and it is a different type of gaming that it's, you don't always play on PC. I don't always play on PC. So it's like you do want these consoles to go ahead, and especially with how they're trying to raise the prices to show up. You can't,
for sure.
on top of it, not deliver. This is what happened with the pisser, the PlayStation 5 Pro. It was all fluff and bullshit. And as much as, they wanted to act like they didn't know what was going on and it was a freaking 4090, they knew that it wasn't. And that's why it didn't sell in the way that PlayStation was expecting it to sell. The same thing with the Switch 2. As much as it's selling well, it's not selling to what they were expecting it to sell or they were hoping for it to sell. And the power isn't there, but the price is, because they did hike up the freaking prices substantially. So I believe that they're going to have to go ahead and show up and explain to people why they should spend their money on these consoles. Now more than ever. It's going to be a lot more difficult to get people to move from the current generation, especially with the prices staying the way that they are.
Yeah, it's definitely rough. Go ahead.
I was going to say that this is kind of dividing the gamers, because it's going to come on like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, right? And I don't like it, because I feel like, before these price hikes from all platforms, because you can include PC in there too, there was a price hike, obviously, in parts, so it's definitely affecting. It just like makes everything more shit, right? It's just like, okay, we also seen Game Pass being such an amazing service, right? And now with the price hike, it's like it doesn't hit the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? $30. Like before, we were playing $15, homie. $15 for Ultimate, bro. That was it. And now you're paying $30. You're not mad. I'll happily pay it, getting, the enjoyment out of it. But at one point you said, you know what, like, fuck it, let's just go to PC Game Pass, $15. I get to play all this shit, day one games, and you know what I mean, better graphics and all that. Because you got both. And you can have like one bad month. Anybody can have one bad month that you're like, okay, shit, I need this $20. I mean, thank God we're not in that situation, CMoney. But anybody, it can happen. People lose their jobs. People like go ahead and be like, I shouldn't be spending on this because I'm putting money towards a trip. Plans, whatever. Maybe your kid want ice cream and you're like, oh shit, I was gonna use that for Ultimate, but like, oh, this fucking kid want ice cream. Yeah, whatever. A pair of shoes, materials for school, whatever. And
real life,
it's always better when it's cheaper, bro. It just hit different. And now that it's more expensive, you're also looking at it like, damn, maybe I should just, get PC Game Pass. And if I want to play a game, I'll play it with the best graphics.
I think the problem, and even if you settled in the, okay, now it's $30 demo, the idea that they're talking about prices going up, right? That's where you're like, okay, well, hold on. I haven't even necessarily settled in, like, made peace with the changes that are taking place right now. And we're already talking about prices going up kind of everywhere. So I hear your point. At that point, you're kind of like, wait, hold on. Well, let me cut some corners now.
Yeah.
It's just, why wouldn't you? It makes me think, like, what the fuck is next gen going to cost?
Yeah.
Well, think about the handheld.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a handheld. Imagine when there is not gonna be the same. Yeah. So that's the problem. How many are they cornering people who maybe would have bought multiple consoles to just get one? Are they cornering people who would have waited for the console to go on sale to not buy it at all? Are they encouraging people to just hang on to what they already have even tighter? Because the prices are going up. Trading your shit in for what? A quarter or maybe a third of what you paid for it doesn't make any sense right now, especially when they're going to turn around and sell it for a lot more now than they would have sold it prior.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let me get the homie real quick. Matt 22TH 54 in the building with that $5 switch. I appreciate you, homie. He says, CMoney, Micron is leaving the consumer market and going strictly commercial. All the AI server farms are buying it up. #Ram. Yeah, that was the name. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was the name of the company, Micron. Yeah, it's crazy, but that's literally what they did. Is like the money's there, and like I think that's the part that's hard for me because I feel like Satya Nadella, right? He just did he just came
Oh
out
my
with
god.
something about AI, right? And accepting AI and basically, saying like you like stop saying AI slop and shit, right? Like AI is not just about that, it's a tool for them to use and make things better in a lot of different ways, right? And like it's clear to me that like Microsoft is all in on AI, right? Like all in, like they're investing crazy amounts of money into this shit. And I feel like they're gonna want a device out there that really, obviously PC is there already, right? So they have all their stuff that they're pushing there, but like in a practical way that people can be impressed by it, is gonna be in gaming,
I
right?
agree.
Like that's gonna be a showpiece for them, assuming they do what we assume they're gonna do with it. And it's gonna be a lot easier to put in context, like look at what could be done with the help of AI. But it's so like there's so much negativity around it. It's kind of hard to see which direction they're gonna go with it. But like I could see them being like, nah, we need to get the next Xbox out there, right? So that it
I
can
listen, and it's crazy because again, you're talking about them taking more
up, Polly
time
Baba?
with the
player.
with the article, but I do have to say that I still feel like the next Xbox console will happen this year. I still feel that. I still feel that their way of, celebrating is it's going to be with kind of like showing where they are now versus, where they started and still kind of celebrating how like the journey. So this is why the IP that they kind of started with is just kind of going ahead and making a comeback, all of it in this one year. They could have spread it out, right? They're trying to make a statement. So I think the console will also be a part of that. And, I think I'm going to feel this way until December 31st, 2026. If it doesn't happen on that day, by that day, then, I'll make peace with it. But I still feel that that's the way that is going to play out. I do think that they're dropping something this year. I remember Sarah Bond talking so confidently about what they had lined up that it makes sense to me. Especially again with the games that they're dropping this year.
Especially for me, considering that I truly feel that Microsoft is like Xbox is not doing a new generation in the traditional sense in any way, shape, or form. I think that for all intents and purposes, kind of like what Demo was talking about with already having like a 4090, like this next console is just going to be like their big upgrade. But like when you buy that 4090, you're still playing the same games that the dude with the 3070 is playing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Your shit just look different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It looks better.
And not by much, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true too. But like I think that's what you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see them. You're not risking the games that they're making. So like all their games that they're making, they're not risking it all and saying, oh, we're dropping a new box, we have to release shit just for that. It's just, hey, guess what? Look at our game, right? And then they'll show you this beautiful, amazing trailer, looks amazing, and then you'll see it now. Here's what it looks like on current gen consoles, and then you'll be like, oh, okay. That's a difference, right? That's a huge difference.
But this is why it does need to make an impact, and it does have to make a difference. It has to make people want to invest in it. So they can't. This is a pivotal moment where, they are releasing a lot of games. If they need people to take that leap, they are going to have to show up. And I think they know that. And, back to the console and how I remember Phil talking about how he wants to not have to change up the box, right? Because that's where the money goes. He wants to be able to upgrade things on a console the way that they do with PC, right? So who knows what they've been looking into and what they're going to go ahead or they have up their sleeves that we're going to get to experience and see and what gaming is going to turn into. right?
Facts.
Yeah.
100%.
I wanted to add to what you were saying, Simone, about the hardware not okay. Like you were saying, like they were gonna show you again that this is only possible in this console, right? And that's why they had to get rid of the only in PlayStation shit, because people realize that that shit is possible anywhere, even in the Nintendo Switch. So it's
Right.
like all of this is just like for marketing. You're not getting that much compared to what you're getting in this generational console. Now, I could tell you that the jump from the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 to the Xbox Series is still a considerable, right, jump.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's still, but the one that we're gonna see next, it might be like very, very underwhelming. We might be looking at a hiatus when it comes to like innovation in graphics, and it's all due to the prices of this part. And look, a lot of these people telling me, a lot of these ponies that love to say that Xbox is pushing everybody to play on PC, and I don't think it's Xbox. I think it's like the situation with the economy. It makes more sense sometimes to spend a little bit more for something that's going to last you a longer time and that is going to give you better quality and more enjoyment than buying something that is just like a half-ass upgrade to what you already have. That doesn't, it's almost like you are not doing much. So we just gotta wait and see.
To not get left behind.
Exactly. We just gotta wait and see. But there's a huge chance that this generation that we in right here might last longer than any generation in the history of gaming.
Not going anywhere, dog. I don't think it's leaving. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think it's leaving.
At some point it will, bro. At some point it will.
I honestly feel that the quote unquote generation after this next generation, you'll still have Series S and X and PlayStation 5.
And this is how you justify the price and you justify the technological leap, right? You have the S, the X, the handhelds, and this is like the ultimate box.
Listen, guys.
Right? So when you combine it all, pick your weapon, pick your poison.
Yeah, we already been through this. Remember mining? Remember cryptocurrency? When that started, like the graphic cards went up in price. They weren't that expensive before. And then when that happened, they started using the graphic cards for mining and crypto coins and all of that. And now it's the same thing, but with AI, right? So we're literally in a very delicate season of very delicate place, because this could be a turning point. It could like totally shape the future of gaming. And it's kind of sad that they're using the components that we use for gaming to do some stupid bullshit we don't care about, which like it pisses me off.
But it's just like you said with the crypto stuff, like the businesses will grow and accommodate based off of what they see. And you're going to have, companies that do like Micron, like our boy Mac told us, that said, fuck it, I'm done with the consumer side. I'm going full on commercial side. And by doing that, they're pumping into that kind of need, right? Mm-hmm. They're giving them everything they need. And you'll start seeing that shit happen, man. Like there's just going to be more companies who are doing it, more companies who embrace the idea of focusing more on this RAM to help produce. And then eventually there'll be too many people who got involved, right? Everybody's going to be like, yo, the best thing for us to do is get into this RAM game. And then when there's too many people doing it, then you get back to, having to compete for pricing.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just basically where he is. It's just in a weird cycle. And, again, like, thankfully we already got in, right? We already got into the cycle. So we're not worried about an Xbox or a PlayStation going up in price because we already have the Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not worried about GPU prices going up because I have the GPU I already built, even though the PC that I built died.
You got to fix it,
R.I.P.
babe.
Yeah, but I can't with these prices. You know what I'm saying? That shit about to stay dead.
To fix Doodle's PC.
Send them my way. Send them my way. I'll bring it. I'm the doctor. Come with Dr. Dre.
But it's true. It's just a different time, and the same thing I feel with AI, right? Like this whole thing with AI is going crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's the
there's
initial
all just the bullshit. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just people
it's not
are
the first time
hating.
that you go out with this chick, and then you get the first time you get intimate. It's like, oh my god, wow! And next time you like more sober and shit, and you're like, wow, wait a minute, it wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? I was just drunk.
Oh my god. Yeah, everybody gets used to shit, right? Look at
Yeah,
Trigo.
yeah.
He says it in the chat. He says people won't be able to live without AI in a few years. Watch.
Mhm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just like people can't live without their phones, right?
They
Building their
can live
eyes.
with AI at the moment. Like AI is like, like everybody call it slub, all of that, but everybody uses AI to do
Exactly.
papers in school. Like y'all can
The
stop with the
same people
bullshit.
who are
I
talking
hate AI
shit
while
are
using it.
using it.
Bro,
They're
like
full of
look
shit.
at Nib. He hates on AI and on his posts are made with the AI. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Even at the minimum, it has autocorrect. Which is like an AI feature, just FYE,
Facts.
FYI. Boy,
We got the
whatever.
homie Soitu Mang saying this is the last generation. I believe it. I don't think
Might be,
I
yeah.
don't think the word generation is going to apply going forward. I don't think so. I think that these are just optional upgrades going forward. I think everything that they do is going to be something that is going to allow you to experience something at the next level. And I think the biggest FOMO that's going to be created is having AI shit that goes crazy on the next gen stuff. Because like the one thing I will say, Demo, is I disagree a little bit. In the sense that I think I agree and disagree. I agree that I think the typical raster, like the way they normally do graphics, I think that version of it is going to be very similar in the next gen. They'll do better, but it'll be very similar. I think where we're gonna see the big difference, the shit that's gonna make it be like, holy shit, there's a difference, is I think they're finally going to implement ray tracing correctly. I think ray tracing is going to get its proper implementation, and path tracing I think is going to be huge.
So you're
you're
saying perfecting certain things will enhance what we already have.
Well, yeah. So it's basically seeing it in it's going to look drastically different, similar to how you see like Cyberpunk, right? If you play Cyberpunk on maximum, what is it called, psycho mode or whatever, some crazy, like they have path tracing throughout the whole world. The only way you could play it is basically with the DLSS, 3 and 4, because it's way too much, right? But that, if you look at that and then go back to like the Xbox or the PlayStation version of Cyberpunk, it's a different fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's completely different. And I think that AI and the tech that kind of revolves around it is going to kind of allow ray tracing to really get, handled the right way. And I think that's where the visual difference is going to come, the stark difference. But I think everything else is probably going to be very similar. So it's really just going to be, I think, the lighting that's going to really take a new shape when AI kind of gets its hands on it. But
which will visually really enhance everything.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So listen, I think
this is a conversation about the prices and where they're heading. I do want to go to Be Nice. Be Nice says, I hear you. Now I have to wait. Oh no, wait, hold on. The I can't click on it, by the way. He says, I want an Ally X. Don't know how to justify it to my wife. Right. So there is a difference when you're just working and you're like, okay, I'll just buy whatever console I want, and that's your life and your hustle to buy the things that you want. When you have a wife and kids and you're going to go ahead and say, well, I'm about to drop $1,000 on a handheld plus tax, right? That's a different conversation. You have responsibilities and things that you have to handle before you say, I'm going to just go ahead and toss this money out the window again for a hobby.
I give you a good excuse though. Right. Like just tell her, like, if you don't allow me to buy this, and I spend it, drop $1,000 on the Ally, I'm gonna spend this money on cocaine and hookers. She better not go get the thing and get out of here.
What are you trying to have freaking happen to our boy Be
I'm trying to
Nice?
get Be Nice fucked up.
Seriously.
But Be Nice got a death wish.
Don't do it, Be Nice.
Smart move.
Don't
Be
do
nice.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a mindset change when you look at gaming. Gaming is going through a
metamorphosis,
it's kind of transformative moment, I think, because I think this is the moment that it's going to, like, we're going to remember, thankfully, because of Microsoft, where the industry is going to become more aligned with music and movies, where you're going to be out of this, if I don't have this box, I can't play this game, to I'm just going to be able to game, regardless of how I do that, on a box, on a handheld, through the cloud, whatever version of this I want to do, it's going to be possible.
The crazy thing is that obviously Nintendo, they have their own thing going on, but Xbox, obviously they have their own thing going on, and it just doesn't make sense when you think of a PlayStation and you're like, I'm here to wait and see who puts what game here. It just sounds ridiculous. So that's a difficult situation to be in, and it sucks because these consoles are getting expensive, and once you've made that decision to go ahead and you've already invested on that particular console, it's like, okay, now what? Right? I spend what I was going to spend.
Agreed. I want to take a quick moment to shout out our motherfucking homie Maurice Branch. Back in the building. It's been a minute.
We missed you, bro.
Shout out to Maurice. The last time he went on a trip.
No, he didn't go
he
on
did
the
go on a trip
trip.
'cause it got
Thank
canceled.
goodness. I've seen so
Right.
much stuff going on with people that go on these type of trips where you stay somewhere and there's a secret door or some crap. I was stressing about your trip, Maurice.
But you
so I'm kind of glad that it didn't happen.
He made it back in the building.
Yes.
Man. Shout out to our boy Maurice Branch. Going ahead and becoming a new member.
Oh, thank you, bro.
With the gifted sub, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put that motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome.
Yes.
Our newest member, man. We appreciate you, Maurice. Great to have you back.
Absolutely.
He says, I know it's been a while since I've been here. I had a lot going on personally, but all that is straightened out. That's
I'm
what
so happy.
Glad
it's all straightened out, bro. Starting the year right. Thank you.
27-26. And he adds on, yay for hookers.
Yay.
I mean, you can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a comeback right there.
There you go, man. There you go. Let me get our homie motherfucking JD Gamer in the building with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for the support. Says, everybody talked bad about Connect for spying on them, but those same people are never willing to leave their phone at home when it definitely spies.
Absolutely.
100%. Again,
Absolutely.
Xbox ahead of the curve, right? They were out there going and leading the direction. And honestly, if Microsoft didn't get spooked by all the bullshit surrounding Xbox One, they would have been at the forefront of assistance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have had all that tech down so packed. They 100% they were ready to go with this thing. This shit was amazing. And now you have the next playground coming out here playing the same games that I could play on the Connect. Fruit Ninja, all that shit.
Yeah.
Same games. Now, though, I got to pay $90 a year.
Oh, my gosh.
Got the kiddos in there.
Yeah, now I know. Now I know how Lil Wayne feels every time he listens to Drake. Selling more albums than him. And, he's a carbon copy of Lil Wayne's flow. And it's the same thing, bro. It's just because of the name. It's just because it's Xbox. And people didn't want nothing to do with Xbox. They made in their minds that they didn't want no Xbox. So now comes something similar to Xbox, with a different name, and people go ahead and get all over it just because it is not Xbox or Microsoft. It is what it is, man. And that's one of the reasons why I think that Microsoft has been like, like, I don't give a damn anymore. Like, I'm going to do what I do, whether you like it or not. We don't care. We're just going to rock the way we rock. And if you want it, get it. If not, wait. That's literally what they own right now.
That's the energy for sure. And
Yep.
it's not just that, JD Gamer. Also, like, obviously I got it twisted. This chick's name, right? If I say it, she'll be like, "What you say?" But
yeah, she's always listening.
but she be listening. Sometimes she starts talking. I'm like, I wasn't talking to you.
And then she plays stupid when you ask her, "Hey, why were you listening?" She's like, the privacy laws that we live by are shut the fuck up.
The Googler too. Obviously, motherfucker be listening. So it's like these are the same people that are on board with all of that. And it's like, what happened, man? You changed.
Well, listen, I think with that is like the worst of what's to come for this upcoming year. But I don't want to hang with just the worst. Guys, 2026 is going to be a fantastic year for those of us who already have ways to play. All right. It's going to suck that if you don't have the way to play, if you don't have a console or a PC or a handheld that can play this current gen games and beyond, it's going to be painful for you. But for us, we have it. Excuse me. And man, this year is pumped. Now I'm going to use the Game Awards little tweet they put out, which clearly, the Game Awards and our boy Jeff Keighley, not biased at all.
No,
not biased at all
Not
against Xbox. To be clear, like, there's you're never gonna be able to say that Game Awards or Jeff Keighley are against Xbox. You can never say that. But let's look at the list of games that are releasing in 2026 that the Game Awards decided to tweet out about. Okay. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay.
Yes.
Marvel's Wolverine, number 2. Ace Combat 8. Resident Evil Requiem. Phantom Blade 0. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Saros. The Dusk Bloods. Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, the 007 First Light, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Control Resonant, Marathon. Now, first of all, Marathon, you really put that there, and then he puts plus more. Now, he put Diablo 4 in there. That's the only Xbox property, but that is a DLC, not a game that's coming out, a DLC to a game that's already out. Where the fuck are the Xbox games?
And more.
He didn't get the marketing to mention them. I think he's only mentioning the ones that made an appearance in his show because Xbox didn't give him shit and he's salty about it.
Wolverine wasn't on that show.
Boy, he's Sony PlayStation, Sony PlayStation and Kojima,
Exactly.
That's like
Dust Bloods wasn't in that show. That's Nintendo. Dust Bloods wasn't there.
I don't know, bro. He's just like a mixture of games that were in his show and games that he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Not Xbox games.
Didn't have the weight that it has. Freaking Wolverine would have been first on that list.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I'm not, listen, it is what it is. I'm not here to hate on the Game Awards and Jeff Keighley. No. It is what it is. But they gave me a nice list to work off of. Obviously, when you are looking on our end as Xbox fans, you know that this list multiplies not multiplies, but you definitely add a bunch to this list that is very, very exciting. Of course, we know 2026, we're in the year now. It's not even next year. It's this year.
This year
is the year of our Lord and Savior of games. Okay. Xbox is coming out to play with Game Pass in a crazy way. And of course, leading the charge when you talk about exciting games for the year, you got Halo, motherfucking Halo campaign involved. My most anticipated game of the year. I cannot wait to jump into Halo. I cannot wait to experience an Unreal Engine Halo. This is the first time it's going to happen. The first time that Halo has made a switch to an engine that's not created by Bungie or 343. And it's going to be everything to me. So I'm very, very excited for that. But you got Halo, you have Gears E-Day, Doodle's most anticipated game of the year.
Mine too.
Which we saw just the actual trailer that they showed us was mind-blowing. And we know from that footage that and everything they said after that was in game. And I think we learned our lesson from Hellblade when they were like, fam, that's the way the game's gonna look. If anything, it'll look better by the time you guys play it. And it did. So we know at this point when they're telling you this is how it looks, right? So Halo, Gears, we have Forza Horizon 6 in Japan.
That's gonna be stunning.
That's gonna be amazing. How you gotta imagine that Playground is looking at things and they're like, bro, we gotta outdo ourselves. There's no moment in any racing game that I've ever seen announced that hit the way Forza Horizon 5 did. That moment when they talk about they're doing the game in Mexico, and they're showing screenshots and they show one shot and you look at it and you're like, damn, they got footage of Mexico on here. Like this is the real life Mexico. Why don't they show us some game footage? And then all of a sudden that car just flies right into the scene and it just takes over. That was an epic moment.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to try to beat that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to try to beat it. Okay. I don't know how, but they're gonna have to try to beat it. And you know that they're more than capable of doing so. So Forza Horizon 6, and then you have Fable. It's crazy. I gotta tell you, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the trailers, because the trailers look amazing. We know that also was gameplay. And we laughed a lot because the ponies all thought it was fake, and they're like, fam, like that's the game. That's the game. So maybe it's that, maybe it's the fear, but somehow I don't know, and I don't know why, but Fable has almost like this like mysticism around around it. Like
I agree.
Like people are looking at Fable like it's going to be like the ponies are afraid of it. And everybody else is so fucking pumped for it. Like the ponies are like, oh God, please let it come to the PlayStation. Right? Like it's really there's so much hype around it.
Yeah.
From a team that never made a Fable game before. And it's Playground, yes, but it's the second studio they made. And yes, I'm sure there's plenty of talent in that studio. But I mean, they've never made one. So I know why I would be excited for it, but like these other people, I mean, I don't know. But either way, like we have those games added to this list. Next year is, God damn, bro. Next year is crazy. Like even on this list, like even when you just look at the list as it is, it doesn't even have Crimson Desert on this list.
No. It's wild.
That's insane. That game's going to be fucking fantastic. There's so many games coming out next year. And honestly, compared to the shit show that is what's happening with pricing and hardware, I mean, again, take a look at that list. You take a look at the list of that were added to it from Xbox's side, and that's only those, right? We might be seeing Clockwork Revolution, we might be seeing State of Decay, we might be seeing OD from Kojima. We don't know what other surprises might be coming, right? Like there's a lot that's possible. But yeah, man, I mean, look, this for me, I see this list and I'm like, yo, 2026 is insane because when I look at this list, right? Grand Theft Auto 6 for sure, gotta buy. Marvel's Wolverine, I don't know if it's day one, but it's definitely on my radar for sure. Resident Evil Requiem, day one, has to happen.
For sure.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, I almost fucking like shit myself how amazing that shit looked. 100% gotta happen. But Lego Batman, 100% gotta happen. Control Resonant, 100% gotta happen. So, like, I have a shit ton of games on this. And again, this is not even all encompassing. There's more games in chat. If there's games that are not on this list that you are
looking forward to
or pumped for, you know, put it in the chat. We'll bring it up. But
so General Spartan 27 says that Crimson's Desert will be my first bought non-Game Pass game this year.
facts.
So that's like his
facts.
like go-to.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
we get to say that. Like that's a that's like a new category for us.
Yeah, game that you didn't play on Game Pass.
Exactly. It's like, let me make a list of the games that weren't on Game Pass. And the shit is that more often than not, Game Pass gives so much that list is pretty small, man. Like, honestly, what did I buy last year? As outside of Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders I bought at the end of the year, right before Christmas, and I used my Microsoft reward points that I've had stacking for God knows how long.
I mean,
so
aside from
I
like
didn't spend
collector's edition, I know you got what is I'm blanking out on the name. Shoot, we have the statue. It was the expansion.
Boom.
No, Shadow of Elden Ring?
Yes.
No, that was the year before.
That was last. No way.
No, Elden.
That wasn't this year.
No, that Elden.
That was the year before.
Hold on, Erd Tree. That was 2024, right? Shadow of the Erd Tree or whatever the fuck.
When did that come out?
I think that was 24. 25. We just got Night Rain. That was the multiplayer Elden Ring.
Okay.
I didn't touch that. So no, I didn't buy that.
Okay. So that was the year before.
So I'm finding it hard to even think of a game that I bought last year that wasn't obviously in Game Pass. I don't know. I bought Arc Raiders at the end of the year. That's the only thing that I got. And I'm very happy with that purchase. As far as Crimson Desert is concerned, General Spartan, bro, I am right there with you. I already bought the collector's edition, the big boy, the one with the statue and all that fun shit. Oh yeah, it's already bought. It's already coming. All right, it's already coming. So I am Crimson Desert is one of my most anticipated games.
Yeah.
So I have to go to Game Shark real quick. Yo, thank you for rocking out. He says, I usually have enough to play in Game Pass. By the time I'm ready to play a non-Game Pass game,
Facts.
It usually comes to Game Pass regardless. But still, FOMO can hit from time to time. Absolutely. But see, that's the whole point. This is what I'm doing with CMoney now, because he does get smacked up with that FOMO, and it's been better. What I tell him is, what are you going to stop playing to go and play that game that you want, you want to spend money on?
It's like my motto.
And it kind of just puts everything into perspective for him. And that's been the big change. But I think you guys, this is what you're not thinking about. And I think this is going to be a game changer for certain games. I think that, we're talking about Halo, Gears, and Forza. And let's add Grand Theft Auto to that. If they do a collector's edition for each one of those games, what are you going to do?
100%.
So
I'll be buying
as
them all.
3 out of the 4 are going to be in Game Pass. If they drop a collector's edition and it looks dope, what are you going to do? And that's where the double dipping comes in.
First of all, let's be clear, and I'm gonna put this out now. If Halo, remember Broke Boy?
Yes.
Okay, so Broke Boy went ahead and he has like 48 versions of
Expedition
33. Let me tell you right now, I will be buying my digital copy for sure of the game for the console on top of the Game Pass version. I'll own it, and then I will have a physical copy so that I can have somewhere probably right next to the old Combat Evolved. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, right next to each other. Beautiful. I'll probably get the PlayStation version.
You will. You will. Any version of Halo that they make, you will buy. With Halo Infinite, every version that was either bundled up, that was a collector's edition, that came with a steelbook,
Even when it was fake,
everywhere.
people would just put the game
Put
with
things
a bunch
together.
of other
Yeah,
things.
I think
It was like, that
Walmart
looks like a
did
new
that.
bundle.
And you were like, yeah, that looks new. That looks different. And it was, you just
Listen,
got every
Halo's that game.
version
Okay?
of
What
that.
What a nerd.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Halo got me like that. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If they came out with this dope ass Gears fucking E-Day collector's edition,
That's the thing.
it's going down.
For sure.
If they made a cool ass fucking Forza Horizon collector's edition somehow, fuck it, let's go.
Fable,
fuck it.
Grand Theft Auto. Are you freaking kidding me? For sure.
100%.
If Wolverine comes out with a dope ass statue, are you
That's
kidding
how
me?
they'll get me.
That's how they'll get us.
That's how they'll get me day one. If they come out, listen, they got me with fucking Spider-Man 2's the Venom and bullshit. That shit was cool. Not the game, unfortunately, but the statue was dope.
Wanna buy it right now?
Wolverine, if they come out with a dope ass Wolverine figurine, I've been
that would be dope. I agree. I have to say, and I had this conversation with Madman because actually Broke Boy had put his he got the collector's edition of Death Stranded and Ghost of Yote. And the collector's edition for Ghost of Yote, it's absolutely beautiful. The color combination, everything. And I was talking to Madman because, you know, I was like, take a look at this. And the statue for freaking Death Stranding was crazy. And, you know, he was like, yeah, that's stunning. But like, we were talking about how if they put as much effort as they put into their marketing for, you know, their collector's edition, whatever team they have that it's putting this together, you know, to sell, if they had that type of focus and dedication into making the games and that much passion went into it, they will be having great games. But it's such a disconnect. But they do. Like, one of the most amazing collector's edition was the freaking Snooze Horizon. Absolutely stunning. Just unboxing it, that was a whole experience. And it's stunning, absolutely stunning. So if it's just, they do have the 19 inches of Venom, that's freaking fire. The God of War hammer, that shit was dope. So I do think that if they go ahead and drop a Wolverine, that's going to be hard to pass up. Agreed
100%. Yeah, I mean, I just for me, it's just the way it is. But I love the fact that we do have that. It's like, oh, what's that list of non-Game Pass games did you get? So that's there's not many that are typically on my list, but I mean, this year it seems like I do have a lot more than normal, right? Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously.
Yeah.
Wolverine, like I said, eventually. Resident Evil, for sure. Tomb Raider, for sure. Lego Batman, for sure. Control, for sure. Like, these are just.
And Resident Evil, if there's a collector's edition, Madman is getting that for sure.
Facts. Phantom Blade Zero actually even looked really good too. So I don't know. There's there's just so much shit, man. It's crazy. And then again, that's not even including Xboxes. This is where all my plans go to shit. Is Xbox is going to drop what is it? How many games? 75 games.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to drop 75 day one games into Game Pass this year. Now, all these games sound cool until they go up against a day one drop in that week or that month.
But that's the problem. And I'm going to hit you with the same question. But where they're going to get, and this is why I'm thinking, and I'm wondering how many people in the chat will be compelled by the same situation, is those collectors, the collector editions that they're probably on a year like this will definitely have, right?
I don't think to be honest, I don't think there's a lot of people who fall for the collector's edition situation.
And you know what? If we were talking about, you know, new IP, that may be a different story. But I do think I think it's because of the year that we're having, right? With those epic freaking known IPs. I don't know. That's pretty legendary to kind of pass up and not go ahead and scoop up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be quite the year. It's definitely be quite the year. Like I said, I already have the Crimson Desert one bought. You know what I'm saying? But like these things are not cheap, right? And these collector's
Agreed.
editions typically are stupid expensive.
You know, I remember a time where it was like, you know, over $100-$200, but now they've gotten
Dude, they're like
crazy,
$250, $300.
$400 for a freaking
Fuck
collector's
them. They
edition.
could go fuck
That's
themselves real good. Unless it's
insane.
Halo.
And-
Unless it's Halo.
But
And
that's
then
the thing, and I think
I'll bend over and take it.
where crazy is that sometimes, and again, because of what you said, not a lot of people are, you know, going out buying the collector's edition. Then it drops to like half the price, quarter of the price.
Get it
and
later.
Like that's the time to get it. The freaking SpongeBob ones, the Tekken had a cool collector's edition that was expensive as shit, and then you see it out there. Even the Elden Ring, that you freaking find it like that. Remember the bike with Cyberpunk, where he's jumping off the bike? That was dirt cheap too.
Yeah, but we got it day one.
We got it. Yes, yeah. But that's the thing. If they don't sell enough, if they don't sell them all, then
you gotta keep hawking them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a gamble because it can sell out, right?
Yeah.
You gotta base it off how much you actually care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
agreed.
That's gonna be the thing. I do see our boy Marvelous motherfucking Marvin in the building.
What's up, love?
For coming through
Thank
with that $2 super
for
chat. It
being
says
here.
excellent live streams and videos. Whoop,
Thank
whoop.
you so much. Whoop, whoop.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you and appreciate your support, homie. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Broke Boy says CMoney has a full-size Master Chief suit in his closet. You know, it's crazy, but I never bought. I have the full-size helmet. Like
I bought you multiple helmets.
Yeah, we have multiple helmets
of Master Chief.
One back there. They're everywhere.
Okay, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say shit. Listen.
Oh, dirty, of course.
Yeah, no. Boy, listen, bro. Out of this list, man, I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto for sure, like 150%. I'm excited for Phantom Blade, somehow. Tomb Raider, I'm into that 100%. Diablo, Lego Batman, I want to play that one. Control, I don't care about it. And Marathon, I don't care about it either. I definitely care more about EA, about Halo, Fable. Not a car person. Well, I'm a car person, but not a, video game type, enthusiast racing. But I do want to check out Forza because, last time it came around, it was dope. And I play a lot with my friends. Like, actually, I'm not into it. And we were like, oh, let's get together. Let's race. Or let's do these activities or these. They had like these long races. I don't know if you got to try it in Forza or Horizon 5. And we used to do the long races, and it was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's fire.
Yeah, it is fire.
Anywhere to get there.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Definitely looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward for the day one Game Pass releases. Those are the icing in the cake that people don't really take into account. That we're getting that. We're not only getting the Xbox games, but we're also getting the day one Game Pass games. And we're starting off strong this year with High on Life 2. That's coming in February. So High on Life 2 looks amazing. I've been playing the first one because I didn't finish. I'm like almost done with it, but I've been playing it lately, bro, and it's so much fun. That game has so much humor.
You didn't finish part one?
It is so refreshing. Yeah, no, I didn't. I haven't had the time, but I'm back on it though.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I've been trying to like clean up my backlog. Taking advantage of like this downtime.
Now, Demo, do you get FOMO for the early access?
It depends. It has to be multiplayer. If it is not multiplayer type thing, then I don't really care that much. The only reason that I will get it is because I stream. So I would like to go ahead and be there first, so that I have my my community take a look at the game and decide whether they want to buy it or whether they want to get the subscription that month or not. Discuss. For me, also for my enjoyment. But I'm not that interested in early access when it comes to games. I don't really get that, like that with FOMO. It has to be like, I don't know, like game like Doom. Now with Gears, I'm definitely gonna get that. Halo for sure. I'm not gonna wait a whole week just to play Halo. I want to play it now. You know what I'm saying? And games like that I know, like GTA, for example. Like I did it with Mortal Kombat 1 when it first came out, because those are games that I actually care about getting into competitive places like right away. Like with Call of Duty, you have to do it. Like if you come after a week that the game's being out, you are nothing but a Christmas snoop in the middle of August. And you're going to get cooked, especially when it is multiplayer. For single player games, I don't really care that much about it. But, I just like, my thing is multiplayer. I only play single player games to kill time when I have very interruptive nights and afternoon. Now with my kid, it's like, now I'm more playing a little bit more single player games, but I'll definitely rather jump in with the homies, man. Like, with friends, party up, talk shit online. That to me is my, my comfort place. I know a lot of people don't feel like that, but that's just me. I'm weird. Super competitive. I just like to have fun and fool around. Like, you can do that shit by yourself in a single player game. You're like, oh yeah, look what I did here. Like you by your damn self. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like weird and shit. But whatever, man. I'm excited for 2026 for sure.
You have to feel it inside, Demo. Okay,
Well,
you play
yeah.
single player game.
Nah.
You embrace it. You feel it inside your soul when you accomplish something or you look at something that's very beautiful. Experiences, it's what it's about, man.
Yeah, but
I do have to say, like, it's. I feel like I have to tell you both, and I have to let the chat know, just in case you guys didn't think about this. And it's important that you guys understand that if you go ahead and you don't play Marathon day one, you could potentially not get to play it like ever. Right? Look at what happened to Concord.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's right. That might be one reason, Doodle. But then, like, if it happens, then that just means you didn't miss out on shit. Like, you save your money. You don't have to wait for no refund from Bungie. You just, like, you know what I'm saying? You save yourself a lot of trouble, but not even like by giving it a week. Let's see if it survives. If it survives, then I jump in. Type shit.
I'm sorry. In a world where Arc Raiders lives, how the fuck can you have $40 in your pocket and say Marathon is where I'm going to put my money?
That's
if anything, I see Arc Raiders sales going up when Marathon drops because that is going to be, wow. It's going to be horrible. Yeah. It looks horrible. Especially upgraded, horrible.
We got Arc Raiders too being extremely hot right now. So if you got $40 right now, you got the 2 extraction shooters. One is Arc Raiders.
Listen,
and the other one is Marathon. Come on.
So there's no confusion. Next Thursday, when we do
doing it live,
Arc Raiders is the game that we're gonna play as the last game multiplayer. So I know Be Nice is already ready to go. So if you want to throw your hat in the ring, we can all get in there. We can do up to 4 people.
Nice.
I believe. Get the game, or if you have the game, let me know and we'll rock out. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, I play Arc Raiders in the beta, and I enjoy it, but it's like I'd rather continue to play all the other games that I've been playing. It's just like
I did it too in the beta, and it didn't do anything.
It didn't hit for me in the beta. That's why I didn't.
Now live, it's just a different beast. I don't know what it is. It's fun.
Yeah, they improved it a lot too, and they also received a couple of updates, and not to mention they have a good community there. So that's my. It's a good game, bro. I'm not saying the game is bad or nothing. I think the game is amazing, actually. It's been like holding on strong. Like, look at Battlefield. Battlefield came out. Everybody was talking about Battlefield was destroying Call of Duty. Now nobody's playing Battlefield. But everybody's still playing Arc Raiders. It might be one of the biggest multiplayer games we've seen in quite some time now. So I like how the game is set up and what they're doing with the community and everything. Everybody's enjoying it. And I'm for sure gonna probably check it out later on. But I don't feel like right now I'm in the mind, set of playing an extraction shooter. When I have all this backlog, when I'm, grinding Call of Duty, when I'm playing some other games, and it's just like so much to do that it's like I don't really need to go out. I'm not looking for a new experience like that. So I might be for somebody who's like bored of Call of Duty or bored of Fortnite and wants something new. And, I keep on finding games that are like kind of goofy, but they're fun as hell with friends. I was playing Rematch, and I don't know if you know that they had a new update. New update is pretty dope.
I don't know about the update. No, what is it?
Yeah. They had a new update, and they, updated a couple of things. That's pretty good now. and I was playing this one, Pixel Gun 3D. So Pixel
3D?
Big Gun 3D, some like Minecraft type characters with
Minecraft
guns.
shooting?
Yeah. But it was like crazy. It's pay to win though. Like it's pay to win. Like if you got money, they got the best weapons and shit. But like you can definitely grind and still get some good equipment and compete, right? But it was like so much fun and goofy because Minecraft characters that move like this, and it's just like funny to like get a kill or somebody who's like goofing around, and it's just like fun stuff like that. Like it might not sound like a lot, like I'm playing like a huge title, but it's still fun to me. And that like I said, I was playing what you call it that what you're saying now, Higher Life. I've been playing Evil West. That is amazing. Totally recommended. It's on Game Pass.
Evil West.
Yeah, Evil West.
That's
it's like but it's on Game Pass again, and I didn't get to play it the first time, so I'm finishing it up.
Yeah, actually, is it staying there for a while? Because I do have to hop in. I wanted to try that one too.
Is that what?
Is it leaving soon, or is it still on Game Pass?
No. It's still on Game Pass. It's chilling there. I'm about to be done. I think I'm in the last couple of missions. I've been playing that, and I started playing this game where Wins Meet. I know that the Chinese game. Listen. I tried it first. I was groggy, tired, and I didn't like it. I was like, oh fuck it, I don't know. And then my homeboy started playing. He told me, bro, like I know you're gonna like this because we grew up together. He knows me, and I love kung fu movies. The old school kung fu movies that they do all these crazy moves like, and they start flying and all that. I'm a sucker for that. And he's like, bro, you're gonna love this game. And I started playing it, bro. What do you know? I'm hooked. I'm all about where Winsmith because it's an MMO too. You can play with other players. You can play with your homies. Go together. Go kill the boss. And it's just like there's so much out there, right? Like we eating so good from all angles that it doesn't feel like I should go ahead and
But that's what I'm saying. That's the outside of Game Pass effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need to buy a game outside of Game Pass if I'm eating so well?
And also, where Winsmith is free to play. The other game, the Pixel Gun 3D, whatever game, is free to play. The other Evil West is in Game Pass. So I don't really be spending money like that. But I did buy this year on Steam like 60 games. I didn't even notice. Wow. Like 60 games. And I'm like looking at my thing and I'm like, oh shit. And you don't even notice because you buy a game for like $10, you got another discount. Then you buy another game, it's $19. Another game is probably $30. And then you get another game, it's like $15. And then you don't really notice. But when like you look at your wrap up, like the end of the year, you're like, damn, I play like 60 games. That's insane. Think about it. Like these ponies, they don't be playing 60 games. Like the average pony don't play not even 5 games a year. And we've been look at like in this, that's only Steam. That's without counting how many games I play on Xbox, and on Epic and on other launchers and shit like that. So when you put everything together, it's a lot of content. So now these games are fighting for their lives. This is what happened. And it's so hard to be like, oh, remember when Fortnite was the only Fortnite? Well, guess what? There's like 7 other Fortnites out there that you can go ahead and try. Maybe you don't click with Fortnite, you're not good. Maybe you play the other game and you feel more comfortable. You feel like you do good in this game. And it could be like that. It's a matter of like how you feel and, finding your rhythm in the games that you play. So I do believe we're going through an amazing time with game now, bro. I can't wait to see next year.
It's just going to get worse because it's going to compound on top of each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your backlog was before, you're going to get all these other games just stacked and stacked and stacked and stacked. And that's just the way forward, man. It's a beautiful problem, but it's still a problem.
It makes you... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we had the homie Marvelous Marvin back with another $2 super chat says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Whoop, whoop. Happy New Year's, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Again, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here, bro. And then we have JD Gamer with that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, my dude. Says, don't forget, everyone called Arc niche until now. I got to tell you, you're 100% right. I thought it was niche because this extraction shooter shit is just not something that I would be pumped for. But, I mean,
it is
the category might be niche, but a lot of people are sweating it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the first extraction shooter that is being done directed towards casuals. And going back to the other thing that we were talking about, how many games, there's one problem. and it is like now we're more selective with the games we play. I remember the years
Yeah.
That's a great
before,
thing.
right? The years before, I used to play everything they put on Game Pass. I used to like literally load up everything, and I was like, "Oh shit, let me try this. Let me try this." This year, I was more like, "Okay, let me see. Maybe I should." Like you getting used to like. Remember when like you were a kid and you didn't have no money, and then you started working, you get all this in a paycheck, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like that's how I was feeling at the beginning. Now I'm a little bit more subtle. Like like I don't need to have the Corvette, so I'm happily. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You settle.
Yeah.
You got used to like getting money and getting games. So now it feels like okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna see where my time is going and where I'm gonna spend it, and
But that's
look
the
for the best
effect.
experience. It's the best.
That's why we're
it's
not.
the best.
That's why we're not running around buying
Yeah.
every game that comes out like we
Or
used to. Back in the
paying
day.
and shit.
Yeah, 'cause it's like, do I really? Again, the best
Yeah.
thing that Doodle brought to my mind when it comes to buying games is like, honestly, if I buy that game, what am I gonna like? Am I gonna stop playing anything else because this is the game I want to play? And if the answer is no, then it's not worth it, right?
No
It's not worth
percentage.
it.
No.
Yep.
It's not. So, I held off on Ark a while. I had FOMO for a little while, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? And actually it was Be Nice. Be Nice is the one that kind of pushed me over the edge because he had
his
just
fault?
gotten it. It is his fault. You gotta blame him. He had just gotten it because it was on sale for the for Christmas.
Yeah, the holidays. Yeah.
And he was talking about it. He was like, man, I got it. If you guys do, the community night with Arc Raiders, I'm down, I'm in, I could do it. I was like, yeah, but I played that shit on beta when I had it, So I was like, and then I don't know, man. I could see with my eyes, it always looked really good. That team is really nasty. They're the people who do the finals, and they're actually from
Yeah.
that's the old EA team that used to fuck with Battlefield, and they moved on.
Yeah.
So it's a very beautiful game. And I was just like, I'm hearing so much good shit about it. And then the crazy thing is, right before I pulled the trigger, I started reading the reviews on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there about to buy. Remember, it's a fun fact, it's an Xbox Play Anywhere game. So I bought it on Xbox, but I have it on PC as well.
Oh, shit, nice. I didn't know that.
And if you look at the reviews though, all people were talking about is like, it used to be amazing. But now all these streamers and all these people fucked it up because now they all want to do that backstabbing shit. They're like, they'll pretend to be friends with you and then murder you. Ha ha ha. Right. And it was like, yo, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. So many people saying it.
Oh, people were getting frustrated.
But what
with
was
it.
that? I don't really get it because I know you guys wanted to play one way, but let's keep it real. When you are thrown in a hostile environment and you put a bunch of people competing for loot, shit like that is gonna happen. And that's what I agree with Doodle's strategy about being on the front foot and just like sliding on everybody. The thing is, CMoney,
if you're getting shit, like if you're walking around spending your time finding shit and like scavenging around and finding this shit, and then to think that I'm just gonna start pulling triggers and shit when I could die and lose everything. Nah, man.
You can lose everything if somebody else kills you.
And chances are, even if I kill them, I probably can't take most of their shit because I'm probably full myself. There's a limit to what you can fit.
Listen, you have to play that game going there as a bandit. I'm going in there to steal people's shit. I'm only carrying the best gun that I have with a lot of bullets and a lot of space for heals. Other than that, I'm killing everybody that I see, taking their shit and extracting. And that's how you do it.
You don't have to do the searching anymore.
Yeah, let them search. You search for the people.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
find the people, find the loot. That's it. But remember, the more toxic you play, the more toxic players they throw at you. So keep that in mind. And that's why they did that switch. That they have like, if you're nice, you play with the nice. If you're bad, you play with the bad. So I mean, up to you.
Half-ass toxic. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be toxic, you got to go all in.
No, because then exactly because then it becomes
You gotta be the
confusing
baddest bitch.
because you try to be nice and then they're like, nah, but you are not that nice because I'm in that playlist too, so I'm not nice. You're not nice either. I don't trust you. Boom, blow your heads up.
That's wild.
That's
That's wild.
hilarious.
Listen,
Yeah.
look, this is a good problem to have. Okay, all this discussion about what's coming. I did see somebody in the chat put Gothic remake.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be a good one too. And what about the Fallout remakes that we have? That we had like a similar situation with Oblivion that we did with Oblivion. Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
I mean, we don't
I'm
know,
telling you,
but
bro.
possibly.
Clockwork Revolution as well is in the mix. Even this game, what was it like? The Blade could even surprise for
Ooh,
for the end of
that would be
2026, bro.
crazy.
It's a big year, and they have the IP and they have the motion and the money to push all this game forward, bro. They doing it big. And that's what I'm telling you, man. Like a lot of people writing on console sales, they're not really seeing the whole picture and what games are being played. Like all you gotta see is that list that they release every freaking 2 weeks, and see what games are being played for sure.
It's true.
You see?
It is true, and everybody's just playing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
No matter what games are released. You know what I'm saying? It's just that 1 week they'll play the new game and then go back to the same shit that they always play. But that's
back to Roblox.
It's funny. You know what's fucked up? Why I know everybody got pissed that Xbox didn't do the recap. You know what I'm saying for the year.
Okay.
But that shit don't fucking matter to me because our youngest son uses my account and all the motherfuckers does play Roblox.
I've seen it all the time.
600 hours in Roblox this year. It's like what the me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
listen, but that's the thing, right? And we were talking about all these games coming out. At some point, no matter how much access you have to all of these games, you get to a point where you have to be selective, right? As a kid, it's a freaking dream. Game Pass, it's crazy to just chill and play. But you hit a certain age and it's like you have, like Demo mentioned, he's got his boy, we have our kids,
less time,
work, and it's like responsibilities and other things to do. And then you gotta it's like, okay, well, how much time do I have left? And you have to be selective, right? You gotta pick and choose where your time is going to go.
For sure.
100%. I agree 100%. I see the homie Space Shot in the building. What's up, man? For being here. He says, this is basically why I won't play Arc Raiders. I don't have the time to explore for a half hour for nothing. I'll okay many of the other games available. It looks like a great game overall. He says, I used to do fine in CFDs because there was enough space to avoid problems. Not sure if Arc Raiders is like that. So this is the thing. First of all, there's a time limit to how long you could be up there at any given moment. So when you go up there to scavenge, there's only so much time. So it's basically, I think it's like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
And then your first 10 minutes, you could do whatever. It's really that last 10 minutes where all the other locations started shutting down that gets kind of hairy. Because for the most part, like if you crouch around, you don't make the noise and you can be pretty like a ghost to other players. But it's the fucking robots that can kill you, man.
But I do get his point. I like your point, Space Shot. I do think that to go ahead and this is where, that survival instinct comes in, because anybody can go ahead and try to take your shit, right? So when you're playing a game like that and you don't want to play for 20 minutes and then have everything you looked around for and found be taken from you. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But it's true. I get the idea of like feeling like, okay, well, that was all for nothing because everything is now gone.
I know. And the crazy shit is I normally don't like that type of game, but I don't know what it is about this one, man. I don't know. They just nailed it, bro. Like I lose shit, but like they still do forward progression, right? So even though you died or whatever, you still get, you're still ranking up. You know what I'm saying? Like your level's still going up. You got a little chicken that's always out there scavenging for you. So he gets resources and stuff every single round for you while you're out there. So you're always still moving forward. And although, you can go ahead and, lose a good gun or something that you invested in, it doesn't really take that much energy to get it back, because most of the time you can craft all the stuff anyway.
Yeah.
With the normal scavenging you've done. So it's like, it sucks when it happens, because like, man, I had that shit set up nicely, everything was good, but then it's like, I don't know. I find it doesn't stop me from wanting to go back out there. If anything, it just changes the way I play. Like I remember I just ended up in a place in the beginning of the match where I got so much loot so quickly, and then I was walking somewhere and this dude was already leaving, and he opened up the hatch, and I was like, fuck it, let me just go down real quick, I'll keep all this shit and then I'll go back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just, like, it's like you're free to play at your pace. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be up for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and collect a bunch of stuff and leave, you could do it. If you want to go and fight and cause problems with these robots and get more points because of it, you can do it. It really just depends on,
for me, the
how you
game
want to play.
Is out of the question for a very simple situation. And listen, they have a variety of a selection of skins, right? You go ahead and you kind of customize, but it's not customizable as much as it should be.
Yeah, the character customization kind of sucks ass.
Exactly, it does. But they do have a variety. I just don't feel like we are being represented in there, and we have to pick outside of the box. For that reason, I will never give them my money or my time. So if you go ahead and you have, a variety, you also have to make sure that people can customize that if you didn't cover all of your bases, because you did cover enough. I think that's my problem. They covered, but just not enough. That's what yes, I was going to change my phrasing. They covered a lot, not enough. So to go in there and feel like we were the ones left out, no, thank you. You're not getting my money or my time.
What do you mean by being left out, though?
She doesn't like the character customization for, like Spanish people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, no one gives a fuck about it. So next topic. No.
But then they don't get my money or my time. I'm not going to hype up your game if you can't go ahead and make sure that if you have other races in there that we're not being represented. So I'm not okay with that.
But we're never being represented in any game, though. Like
that's where the customization comes in, right?
Yeah, you can do your own thing and make it look like what you want.
Exactly.
It seems like a simple thing that they could have just done, but they didn't.
But I don't think that's a deal breaker, though. I mean,
for me, it is.
I mean, but you would have never seen it if you wouldn't have already bought it, because it's not a free-to-play game.
But you have it, and when I saw that, I was like, no, thank you. You're not getting my time, and I'm not investing in this.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
yeah,
that's crazy.
For sure.
Absolutely. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so random. I mean, they do have. It's just not. They have an ugly bitch as like, the Spanish.
That's what Doodle so bad. She's like, I don't want to play that. No,
ugly bitch. Like, I don't want to play with this ugly bitch.
You.
That's why. That's okay. I get that.
Yeah, I feel you, Doodle. Hey, but I mean, like at the end of the day, you know who you are, though. It's just a skin, like
Yeah. But
so but yes, I do get that. It's just why would I feed into
I got you.
Them excelling, and making more money.
It's for the experience. I mean, obviously, if you like the game enough, then you would do anything, because sometimes you play games as just other people regardless that have nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, like the actual main game can have
I'm a complex individual.
Doesn't have
if I'm
anybody
pissed
who's
or
not
annoyed about something, they're not getting my time or money.
Listen, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
right? You just say fuck it.
Yep.
All right, so but that being said, we do have again, I wanted to kind of talk about this as the fact that it is going to be one of the best years in gaming. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I think that there's no kind of chance for that not to be the case with so many games that are just going to be like legendary games. You know what I'm saying? Like big games that are just great. Assuming they nail them, right? We could.
Yeah.
What a fucking shit show would it be if all the potential of all these huge named games that look so amazing come out and they all just kind of shit the bed? It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a
PlayStation
possibility.
does it time and time again.
But looking at this list, CMoney, think about it, bro. Looking at this list, it's kind of underwhelming. You know, like I like Grand Theft Auto. You can argue that Wolverine might be great. You cannot argue about the greatness of Tomb Raider throughout the years and decades and whatever. But Diablo DLC, 07 First Light, Loot Shaky, Lego Batman, yeah, awesome, but it's a Lego game. Control, I never liked the first one. The second one looks even more ass. We got Marathon as well. That not great. We got Saddles in the list. Like, what the fuck is Saddles doing in the list? You could have put any other game. The Dust Bloods. I don't know, bro. It kind of underwhelming without Xbox. Now, at least you add Halo, Fable, Clockwork, Call of Duty, all of these things, and then I'll start looking like an actual list. And it's not because I like Xbox. It's just the reality of the thing. Like, the weight that these games have. Like Fable is a legendary game, and I don't really understand why he's not here. Okay, maybe he's not coming in 2026. Maybe, but what about E-Day? That's being confirmed to be on 2026. It's not on the list. So it goes to show that these people don't really give a damn about Xbox, but at the same time, like, gaming needs Xbox. And that's just the bottom line. Without Xbox, this year wouldn't look the same. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I looked it up, and like, just off the rip, there's another game that's not on this list that for me is such an amazing franchise that I don't know how you don't bring it up, but Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy is coming out this year, and I don't know how you guys feel about A Plague's Tale, but that's one of my favorite franchises. That is like my big thing about why Xbox should have bought a Sobo. They remember the people who make Plague Tale also do Flight Simulator for Microsoft. And in my mind, man, A Plague's Tale, if you look at part 1 and you play that, and then you look at part 2 and you play that, like, they were just like prime to make a crazy part 3. Now, part 3 looks dope, but it looks like they're leaving the original 2 characters behind for a new story in the franchise, but that shit is gonna be fire. Like, I love play. Did you play Plague Tale demo?
I didn't, because it's a lot of stealth in their gameplay. So that's one thing that I don't like. The only stealth game that I think that I love is Assassin's Creed. Other than that, I don't really play. And Splinter Cell, right? But other than that, I don't really like stealth like that. I did play the second one. I thought it looked incredible. Like, I think that for people who love story games, the people who are into games like The Last of Us, and I wouldn't say Uncharted, because Uncharted has a lot of action, but more like maybe even God of War, games that like very heavy on the story. I think they're gonna love the Plague Tale. The second one I played, but I was like, okay, very nice and all, but like, you had to hide and shit. And I just like, I'm like Doodle. I just like to slide on people. I don't want to be the hunted, man. It's just like that. That's not my fantasy. Like, I play video games, to lead the fantasy of I'm like this dude that nobody can fuck with. That's it. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, you don't go out there.
Give them hell, Demo. Give them hell.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah. But definitely looks amazing though. Like, I played it recently. I think I tried it with the build. Was one of the games that was like, let me measure and see where what my computer can do. And man, it's gorgeous. The second part specifically is like amazing. Yeah.
Agreed. One that I forgot too, that look crazy. Be Nice says, I can't wait for Virtual Fighter 6.
Oh
Mm.
shit!
Remember
Hell
that
yeah.
fucking shit that they showed us that looked
Yeah, that's
crazy?
incredible.
There's also that other thing from the people who made Yakuza, is like the next generation.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
that engine.
yeah.
Remember that shit?
That shit look crazy.
There's,
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
The one with the fat guy that can fight, bro. I want to play that.
Oh, that's the one from the Game Awards. That's just
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah,
too.
yeah. That was dope. That I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's one even before that that is from.
Yeah, yeah. I
think
know
it's
what you
from-
mean. I know what you mean. The one that
that
they're
it
fighting in
looked
the rain and shit.
Yeah,
That
I
one.
was like, oh shit. So like,
Yeah, look
there's
crazy.
just so much shit coming, dude. Like, there's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many, and it's just gonna all start hitting us. It's gonna be like, god damn, like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, there's so much to consume. It's crazy. But yeah, I agree. This has been
You got to
It's been a
remember, some
crazy
people are
time.
probably going to pick their top 1 or 2 games, and that's what they're going to scoop up, though.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people don't like everything,
Yeah.
or are excited for everything, you know. So that's where it kind of things take shift.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
Well, listen, guys, we started the show a little late, so this is where we're gonna wrap it up, man. Unless there's anybody else who have anything to say about this, I'm very, very excited for 2026. I think 2026 is gonna be phenomenal. Again, I know we started talking about the worst of what's to come with these price increases and possible, hardware increases for excuse me, the current gen, for the handhelds. There's definitely a lot that can possibly go wrong for people who don't already have a way to play these games. But goddamn, if this year is not going to be fucking amazing.
Sir Riff Salah says, this list shows Jeff is not the best.
He is
bot."
not the best bot of the night. No, that is the truth. That is the truth. All right, man, guys. Thank you so much. This is where
Thank
we're going to
you,
wrap it
guys.
up. Appreciate y'all all coming to rock out with us. Again, apologies we didn't start earlier. But
Happy New Year, you guys.
Happy New Year's, everybody. This is a fantastic, fantastic year ahead of us. Very, very pumped for all of you guys to be on that journey with us with this new year of 2026. It's going to be big things, man. We're very, very excited. So appreciate all the support. But of course, you know who else we appreciate? It's our boy right here, Double Flow Gaming, man. Mr. PSP himself, the Pony Slaying Papa.
Woo.
Thank you, my brother,
Hey.
for rocking out with us. I'm glad it worked out where you were able to be on, even though we did not see your message from earlier today. So good shit, man. Appreciate you. Why don't you let everybody know what you got going on? I know you didn't get to do your show today, so your next official show is what, next week?
Yeah.
Or this
Well,
weekend are you gonna hit something on?
I shout out to you guys and thank you for having me.
Of course.
For sure.
Thank you for rocking
So-
out, Emma. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do the show tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow, like around 2-3 p.m. It's gonna be a quick show, and we're gonna be talking about I wanted to do a show talking about, and it's kind of sad that we couldn't do it today, about how every platform finished the year and where they stand and their stocks and their value at the moment when it comes to like what they add to gaming. And that's what I'm gonna do the show tomorrow with Pablo. Shout out to him. I don't know if he's around, and we're gonna do that at 2 p.m. tomorrow, 2-3 p.m. depending on what time I finish work. And then after that, next week I think I'm gonna be dropping a couple of videos. I'm gonna be back uploading videos because I've been slacking. It's been a crazy month, man. Family coming over. Me going over to my family, holidays galore. So it's just being extremely insane for me to take time away from, family and duty to do the extra thing that I like to do, which is talk shit on YouTube, spank ponies and whatnot, and do live streams playing video games, man, because that's that one of the things that I enjoy the most is doing the live streams while I'm playing. I know that now that you're doing it too, right? Like on Thursdays, right? Like it's the
Yes, sir.
most enjoyable thing because everybody's playing and you are playing too, which is like at the end of the day what we like to do. We get to play games. So when
Sure.
you're doing content creation, it takes time away from you. So I want the viewers to understand, right? With the fact that we here on a Friday night doing this podcast, while you motherfuckers are playing probably and listening to us, right? It's like we're taking time away from our gaming to bring you content. So man, the least you can do, hit the like button, share this shit. If you're on the mobile phone, bro, hype it up. Like show everybody, you know, what we're doing.
Thank you,
Keeping the
Demo.
conversation going despite that everybody's saying that, you know, the gaming is over, the podcasts are dying and all of that. Like, bro, at the end of the day, man, when you're playing games, you want to listen people talking about game related shit, man. So this is a place to be, man. CMoney, Doodle, On Point, my channel, you know, a lot of other creators as well. Where they pony, where they're now, whatever. Everybody's talking gaming. Gaming, bro, is a big part of our lives at this point. And I'm so happy that I get to, you know, talk this to you guys and not by myself in front of a mirror, you know. And it's just like, yeah, bro. Because, you know, when you start and you start with like two people watching you, maybe like half a person comes and go, and you're like, bro, ain't nobody watching my shit. And then, you know, you get viewers and you get people like asking you questions and interacting with you and inviting you to places to talk and shit like that. It just, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I always out here to reach out. You know, if you guys need help or something you want to start streaming, podcasting, whatever, hit me up, man. I help you out in any way that I can. And yeah, that's what I've been doing now. I'm a whole lot of positive vibes this year. I'm all about my
Good.
gaming. I'm all about like, you know, getting my gaming skills up this year. So I'm working on my aim heavily. So that's what I spend most of my time. Shooting butts without aim assist. Do that and thank me later. And bro, when I hop in, I'm going crazy. So yeah, this year we're going to the top. We're gonna play rank, and yeah, I can't wait for E-Day, man. I think
Oh,
I'm gonna sweat the shit out of E-Day, and that's it. I'm happy as hell, man. You know, super positive. Well, I got some big shit coming up. Wait till you see that shit, Simone. But yeah,
Nice.
shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me, man. It's your boy Demo Flow checking out. Let's go.
Appreciate you, my
Thank
brother.
you so much.
Thank
man.
you again, man.
Shout out to
Appreciate
Demo.
you.
Shout out to the chat. You
Shout out
guys
to the
have been
chat. Hey, do
amazing.
me a
Thank you for
favor.
rocking out with us.
Remember, when the show's over, the best thing you could do for us once the show is over is go into the show and leave a comment in the show.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead and talk it up. Like your boy Devil said, hype it up. That'd be dope. Appreciate it too. But guys, we will be back on Tuesday night, 8
Yes.
p.m. Eastern, with Night Quest. Now, understand, we'll be back Tuesday night. We'll be back Thursday. Next Friday, we will not be here. So, Demo is good to tell you that because next Friday is our boy's birthday.
Yes.
Our oldest, our big man. So,
Nice.
we're gonna spend the day with the fam.
Yeah.
So next Friday will be a no-go. So make sure you're here on Tuesday and Thursday
Let's
when
go.
we doing it live on Thursday as well. All right, guys. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the show the way we've ended every single show. Doodle,
Yes.
we're done.
We are.
Until next time,
You're intruding.
you're intruding.